You're so generous to me, I know, but I can't change. Tried to just watch clips with you all, baby, but I'm a grifter underneath, just frugal and cheap. Yesterday I streamed. You must have seen the pineapple memes. I can't believe I was so ratioed. I won't unfollow you. I'm a lolcow, bit of everything, all trolled into one. I'm a fruit, I'm a filter, I'm a Brit, I'm a motherfucker, I'm a grifter, I'm a dabbler. I do not feel ashamed. It's your chat, it's your stream. If I'm nothing in the verse, you wouldn't watch it anyway. So, super tip me as I am. You might need to take a second job. I'm here spinning roulette wheels like a knob. When I'm going to extremes, tomorrow I want your spare change, and today won't mean nothing. I'm a fruit, I'm a filter, I'm a Brit, I'm a motherfucker, I'm a grifter, I'm a dabbler. I do not feel ashamed. It's your chat, it's your stream. If I'm nothing in the
What is going on? What is going on? Good morning, everybody. I am Gino, Pine Bro, morning show host, Echo Pineapple. How is it going? We are covering Kiki. So, in honor of her, I've got a brand new large-headed headband based on Echo Pineapple. Obviously, it is a huge headband, guys. So I've always known I've got a big head, so I ordered the large one, and we'll see at the end of the stream just how large this is. It's amazing. It's amazing. It is crazy. So yes, hang around for the full 3 hours, and you'll see the full reveal. I don't have my glasses on. Is your bandana SpongeBob? It's SpongeBob. Yeah, it's not Minions. It's not Minions, but yes. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yes, we have got a lot to go over today. Of course. Hello, One Pun. How are you doing? We have got Kiki. We have got Mersh. We have got Chad. We've got a little bit of Thai guy. And if we get time, we got the Vietnamese monk, the crazy monk. There you go. Papa Dan gets it. He gets it. So yes, loads to go over, loads to speak about. We've had a few good streams in a row. I think today's the day to break that row. I reckon today, Wednesday, middle of the row, low energy, low effort. That's what'll be good for today's show, right, guys? Brilliant, perfect. That's the aim. Yes. So just because A. Thompson wants everyone to know immediately, instead of if we cover it later, the monk blocked everyone who got sent over. So he is extremely reactive. Brilliant. And honestly, I looked on one of his 10 streams that he's done since yesterday, and I've already found one that I want to play today, which is brilliant. So yes, we'll see if we have time for it. I'm sure we will. Yes, he has lots of different grifts. I'll explain them all later, A. Thompson. I'm not going to do them all now. Thank you very much. Thank you. So I think we'll start with Kiki. We'll then move on to Mersh. Hopefully by then we have enough likes to do Thai guy. And then we can pop over maybe to Chadley. That might be good. But yeah. Yes, inspired also by Panhandler. Yeah, apologies, Panhandler. I just gave the credit entirely to Gino. Yeah, so we are covering Kiki, so it felt only right to debut it today. Now, Panhandler, if you can answer a real question, I always thought headbands would be like one size fits all, but when I ordered them, they had 3 different sizes. Me thinking, well, I've got a massive noggin. I was like, okay, so I'll order large. Now, at the end of the stream, I'll show you how large this fucking headband is. Like, it's stupid. It's way too much. I guess if you got a really bad hairline, it can go all the way back. But yeah. Lemmy said, you know, you've made it when you make everything about yourself. There you go, 5-hit. Yes, exactly. Thank you, 5-hit. There you go. Thank you very much, bro. Dear oh dear. Right, so we'll start with Kiki, who is, as Lemmy was insinuating, somewhat switching this all to be about her somehow. But yeah. Panhandler says, I've got a massive noggin, the struggle is right. Okay, fair enough. Maybe it's just supposed to go further back, and I'm just not aware of it, but it looked ridiculous, and I'll show you all later, for sure. Hello, Flat Cat. How you doing? So yeah, let's start off with Kiki. Mean as I want to go on. Come on, Kiki. Let's start to show off. Oh, Panhandler. Oh yeah, well that works with Panhandler as well, I guess. I guess so. But yes, Kiki does also make this about herself. But I guess we can decide once we've actually let her speak. Sorry, Kiki. Very rude.
Do not mean.
Oh, just to interrupt her before she actually gets going. I tried to watch this the other day, by the way. There was nothing on, and I tried to watch it, and I don't know if it was her audio is playing out on her speakers, but it's just echoey as fuck. And people kept trying to tell me it's the clip, but I'm fairly sure it wasn't the clip. Hello, fat guy. She's going over something that hasn't been covered in Dabbleverse yet. Apparently, Haley did something with heroin. So yeah, we're going to see.
I just feel like I've earned the right to make fun of Miss Hornbuckle a little bit. Okay. I feel like I have. And Mersh had to ruin it all by being the biggest piece of shit. But
What's going on? How's it going, pal? For the pine out, bro. Dear, oh dear. Yes. Yeah, so I guess she's been away for a while, so she didn't get to jump on the bandwagon for a while, which is understandable. I think this is one of the few things I said early on with the Haley stuff is people like this are going to come out of the woodworks and be like, you pointed a finger at me. Now I'm going to point the finger at you. Mickey, you should ban anyone sending $2 super chats. Mickey, I don't have to worry about that, luckily enough. But yes. We will be going over that later, pal. I've got a very good video of him as well. So, yeah, be very interesting. Yeah, finger on the pulse, Kiki. That's the one. That's what we call her. That's what we call her.
You know, I just have found all of this incredibly funny and shockingly hypocritical. And you know what? You go on Ashley's show. I find it just so fabulous.
I do have a rap to sing at the end as well, Isaac, to be fair. That is the aim.
To laugh at. So let's take a look at this. This is the other day. Oh, no. Oh, what a meeting of the minds. Ashley and Miss Hales.
Hey, Ashley used to be on your show, Kiki. What's going on here? Come on. Be fair. Be fair.
The drug kingpin of North Carolina for a time. Now she's Haley Hornbuckle. Or she's Haley from Pretty Antisocial, who, you know, just she publicly scrutinizes other people's behavior and court record.
Hey. It's almost as if they're trying to do an advert for Rocco on this stream.
And, you know, she exposes Gino's credit card debt for no other reason than to just be mean and rude. But
I'm glad she did.
Right. It's like I feel like I've earned the right to laugh about her.
So with the Gino credit card debt stuff, he owes obviously like, what is it, like 33, 35 grand or what have you. But is he in default, or is he technically, he's got that in debt and he's paying it back? Or have they kind of sent, you know, bailiffs and shit after him? Because I think if he's used 35 grand, that's not responsible, obviously. But I've got a couple of credit cards, you know, that like have got a bit of money on. Is that all it is? He's default. Okay, all right. Okay, cool. Okay, that makes it a tiny bit more interesting then, I guess. Fair enough.
Past. And yes, it's her past, but it doesn't make her not a giant, insane hypocrite. So I've just been enjoying it. We're reveling in it. I'm not mad that she used to be a heroin dealer. It's hilarious. It's the best thing that's ever happened in the Dabbleverse.
All right. What's cracking? Charge card, mind you. What does that mean, OMG08? Is that like a high interest card or something along the lines of that? Is it something that you shouldn't really have that much debt on?
The hypocrisy. Right. So anyway, she went on with Miss Cummings. And honestly,
also gives me a bit of a facelift because it holds up my eyebrows as well, I've noticed.
Jesus Christ. Haley, you're smarter than this thing.
I don't think, Haley, do you like it? I don't like attacking people, but I will never stand up.
So do you hear this echoing? Am I insane? That's not on the initial clip, is it? Was that on Ashley's side from her stream? Or is it on Kiki's side? I know technically now this is a clip from Stallion. But I don't know. If it's on Ashley's side, Haley should have sorted that out. She's a pro. It's on Kiki's side. It kind of makes sense. Probably Kiki. Oh, the Panhandler says the original. Was it? How weird is that though, Panhandler? I know irony is this has also been clipped. But I just find it weird where the audio is so bad that it gets clipped. But I don't know. Morning, BY. How's it going? I'll put my my gangster headband on today. We're going to do raps later.
I will never not protect myself.
I don't make it a point to go after people.
The only reason I asked Panhandler is because it's echoing on both of their sides, which makes me think it's the entire video echoing. You know what I mean? Whereas, yeah, maybe I could have looked it up myself. Someone wake Stallion up and ask him. Morning, Stefani. How you doing? How you doing? God knows. God knows. It's not a massive deal, but I was giving Kiki shit. But if it was actually on Ashley and Haley's side, then I should give them shit for it.
What? Hales, I don't make it a point to go after people. You dig through people's, yes, there may be ongoing court records and things. I don't make it a point to go after people. Haley, you present yourself as morally superior. This is why everyone's laughing.
So Vosif, my favourite part of Ashley's stream is Kaz stumbling on drunk, looking for a pity party, and then both shutting him down. Vosif, was it echoing on that stream? Was it bad audio the entire time or not? Do you remember?
At you right now. And then you lied to everybody and said, well, it was just a couple of pills. Meanwhile, it was heroin. And also, I still don't understand the fact that wouldn't it be entrapped?
Right, so it must be Kiki then, yeah, because it's echoing on here, so she's playing it out of her speakers or rather than through, because she hasn't got earphones in or headphones.
Like, you wouldn't normally sell heroin, but the 4 times that you did, someone was wearing a wire and like pressuring you to do it. Like, I still think she's lying to us. And lie away. I find it wildly entertaining. That's perfectly fine. It's either it's none of our business or.
Gino left his mic on again. Do you think? No, she it sounds like she's playing it out loud. But hey, Deadpool. Oh my God, there better be a massive head wound under that thing. Did you join the Cholos or something? No. So we're playing Kiki. So in honor of Basconte, I'm debuting the headband for my massive noggin. You know what's mad though, Deadpool? I ordered a large one because I was like, well, I've got a huge head. And it's way too big. So I will let you guys know at the end. I'll show you how ridiculously large it is. But yeah. Minuteman Mountain. All right, Thompson, let me type it in.
Or just be like, I was a fucking mess. Dude, I was a mess. I'm not proud of it, but I'm better now. I don't understand how it's like, yeah, just the 4 times I did, I was just being set up. How is that legal?
It is a billboard. Tell me what you want to advertise. I'll put it on there.
I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. It does sound sort of entrapment-y, though. It's like, I never sold it before.
I would assume so, Kuhn. I didn't think that was possible, but the fact that this is way too big, yeah.
But somebody asked me to, and then I did. And then for those to get, I don't get it. You go after people all of the time. You present yourself as morally superior, and then I don't know, did you feel good about like exposing Gino's credit card debt as if that makes him a bad dude? Why? That's like.
Yeah, but we expose people like Joey for not paying his rent, right? So not paying your credit card debt ain't as bad as not paying your rent, but it's pretty bad, I think. 5 hit 5 power. Thank you very much for the 199 pound. Whitney took the horse because it kicked Ashley's head. Jesus, 5 here. Wow. Thank you very much for the 199. Appreciate you.
Don't go after people. That was done for no other reason than to just be rude and mean. Yeah, with the man that caused the majority of the debt by punching.
Yeah, it was more Pat doing it on her. I always found that weird. Why she got the scoop on her channel? Was it so just in case there was a strike that it didn't happen on his channel? But yeah. MSIP says it's better when Joey does things. There you go. Do you see him not turn up yesterday, MSIP? You see him miss his own stream?
Him in the face. So I'm just saying, like, I don't go after people. Then, well, what was that? It was just to, what, do you think you humiliated us or tried to or whatever? Like, it was for no other reason than to, like, try and embarrass us. That's I don't know. Oh, but shocking. A former heroin dealer has a mean streak.
Imagine. I'd be embarrassed to be like, oh, well, the guy knocked out 4 of my teeth. You were dating and f***ing a heroin dealer. And again, I said she was a dumb, lying. How long ago, hon? How long ago?
Well, yeah, if you call everyone a lying cunt, eventually you'll be right, I guess.
Yeah.
And who told me to stop calling her a dumb, lying?
I was just trying to get along.
Yeah, get along, gang.
Get along, gang. See, it was real. Gino exposed it years ago.
That's not even a thing. She's a dumb, lying. And it's once again, you just see it. And people would rather watch people shittier than them.
Gene,
feel better about themselves. When I'm offended that this.
I genuinely sometimes want to kind of go, Gino, stop it. She wants to do a show. Let her talk. Let her talk. MSIP, he's done that before. He was going to interview me before and he didn't show up either. He slept right in. Yeah. That's Joey for you, pal. That's Mr. C.
For entertainment. A dumb, lying.
I just find it odd that she's like, I don't make a point to go after people.
I love that she's got such a shitty life. She's
right.
She's
it's
a
like
terrible mom. Her kids are going to be fucked up too.
She's like, any chance I can have a say on this solo stream? Mr. Blue Sky, I'm a get along gangster. I saw, pal. I saw. Make sure you're following at Mr. Blue Sky _Henrik for some more of his secret snipe streams. I hate when Gino talks, but especially when he does it yelling from another. Yeah, I think it'd work better if it's like just a one-off gimmick, maybe, right? If it's every so often. But any clip I hear, it has him yelling.
She thinks that's how you raise kids. I just keep fucking people. Oh, my wife's a whore. Not her. Not her. Not Kayla or Kata.
The finger wagging.
Pieces of shit.
She just
they can't get.
I watched the rest of it this morning, MSIP. It was an interesting one, that's for sure. Double off the North, morning, pal. How you doing, buddy? You good? How's it cracking? We're just watching a little bit of Kiki to get us going today. Who knew we could watch Kiki for over 5 minutes and not tap out? Pretty good. My second favorite Australian, Mickey. Gino's so disrespectful to her. I think he's genuinely bitter and jealous that Keanu gets sent links, etc., and zero people care what Gino thinks. I did say that early on, probably about a year ago, Mickey. I was kind of like, as much as I don't really like it, and I'll be honest, I kind of like Gino more, just in terms of who he is and what have you. Like, kind of, for some reason, I find him likable in certain areas. But yeah, I did say it must be quite galling to kind of see her getting all the links, getting the Stuttering John stuff, getting the MLC stuff, now the Husey stuff, and him not. But yeah, I'm tapping, tap. But yeah, Coach Mike Rodick, they're mad because Haley was able to keep a fan base while they continue fight for the respective 13 viewers. Hey, I want shit on 13 viewers here. I'll take 13 viewers. But yes, there is definitely jealousy, right, Coach, with regards to that. 100%. Stefani says, I enjoyed Panhandle on Shmuel last night. Yeah, no, it's always good to get a little bit of... I like when it's Buckman and Panhandler, just those two. Not so much when there's a third one, because then Panhandler just kind of takes a backseat.
Fast enough. And what did I say about... She got mad because I said she loved black... And now what's she doing? She went with some guy that's covered in ink that doesn't mind fat whores. What a fat whore Kaylee is. And you know what? I'm never going to pay Amex. She's always going to...
Yeah, wrong one. Yes, can we address real quick the Buckman advert concern? I think it's one of his ongoing trolls with us, fucking with us, but honest to God, I promise you guys, he was getting like 130, 140 live views yesterday, so he did really well. But let's just say in general, he's going to be getting 70 to 100 people watching. You're not even going to get $5 for that for the month. So you're pissing off, like, I don't know, at least 10 people a stream, right? You're at least pissing off 10 people a stream for that $5. Isn't that mad? Panhandler, thanks, but solo Shmuel is the best. Oh, 100%. Oh, yeah, without a shadow of doubt. I remember when I went on his stream the other week, I did apologize to a few people because my favorite show is when it's just Shmuel Buckman. But
To
yeah.
be a fat, self-hating whore. All the Amex bills in the world couldn't make her someone that's not a fat, fuck-loving whore. No offense. Huh?
See, this isn't what I am saying. This isn't what I would have said.
It's a fact.
Listen, Gene, let me just finish with what I was gonna.
You're right. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, just let me fucking talk, if you don't mind. Please and thank you. Yeah, another Buckman pick. Absolutely. Echo offended Buckman in Vegas. I wish I did. I was intentionally rude to him after he was being a dickhead to me. So yeah, but yeah.
He's passionate, people. I just find this. I look at it differently. I don't think she's a bad person. It looks like she had some fucked up shit going on in her life, and but no matter how you slice it, you present yourself as morally superior, and you were a heroin dealer, and nobody knows what happened with the unauthorized use of a vehicle and assault with a deadly weapon and all that stuff.
Well, she did actually explain that stuff, to be fair. That was the stuff that I understood her having to address. Yeah, so there was like 5 or 6 charges. He addressed one of them. She was essentially responsible, sorry, I should have said, for like 1 or 2 of them. And she explained it. So I kind of get that, because otherwise people are like, oh, God, you hit someone with a car, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's a bit of a lose-lose. But yeah. Coach says Echo has 57 people in chat. Gina would have to buy 50 views to get that number. Oh, you never know. It's funny in the Dabbleverse though, Coach, to be honest, because I can have 30, I can have 70, maybe I average around 50, but the morning show kind of helps because there's no other competition, you know what I mean? But yeah. Final Boss, thank you very much, pal. Thanks for sending over your peeps. Hope you had a nice stream. Hope you enjoyed watching the merch clip that we're going to play later on. Thank you. Deadpool said, I had a nightmare once where Kiki was on and frantically clicking close wouldn't work. It was horrible. Woke up in a cold sweat. And Kiki was, that is terrifying. That is terrifying. Mr. Deadpool, I watched the MLC clip with Darren. I hadn't watched it for a while, but I'm glad I didn't put it on stream because it was boring. But he essentially outright just blames Deadpool, which was very, very interesting. So this Saturday, I'm not sure if I can announce it, but maybe keep an eye out, not on my channel, but keep an eye out for the pineapple, because that should be getting covered along with a few other things. But yeah, I wouldn't think so, Panhandler. Would you? I don't really think the people in this chat would watch his. What do you think? I would normally just watch anything else apart from that. Thank you very much, Mr. MSIP, for the $10. Let's have a little sing song together, shall we?
Eagles on the couch waiting for small Buckman. The acting roll, yeah, they never stop. Commercial after commercial, just a scam, they just want to show. But they pulled the plug. Too many ads on the scroll of our show. Let the broadcast flow, let the broadcast go. Too many ads to lose our minds.
That was a terrible, terrible song about too many adverts. Thank you very much, pal. Oh, brilliant. Okay, I can say it. Apologies. So I will be on Penny and the Big Dog this Saturday, and we will be covering it. But yeah. Mr. Deadpool, you in Vegas, what say you? You do not strike me as that kind of guy, Deadpool. I'm pretty sure there's certain things you know about me. Maybe flip side, I kind of know about you that you just wouldn't really share. You don't seem to be the gossipy hen. I think there's questions I've asked you about certain people that you've kind of just gone, and left at that. So from what I can tell with Deadpool, I don't think he would go around gossiping about shit like that. He probably wouldn't really listen to you either, but yeah. Who knows? But yeah. RC Collins says, why no goal, bro? It's one of those things I learned from Steel Toe. You've got to be willing to pester and beg. And I'm annoying enough. I will every so often say, you can use Super Tip, you can use Super Shout. I get to keep majority of that money. You can use all the AI voices, send in AI songs, AI images, super stickers, all that jazz. You can get your own badge if you donate on Super Tip, all that jazz. I would normally say that, but that can be annoying, right? so I'll try not to. But yeah, yes, echo equals helicopter. But yeah, if I had to guess, I would say it wasn't Deadfall who passed on the information. If I had to guess, I would say it's one of the people that you confirmed knew about it in Vegas from yourselves. So yeah.
It's like, oh, I was framed, it's or they dropped the charges or whatever, or it's, well, I popped for meth, but I hadn't been doing meth. Okay, like, if you want to lie, like, don't piss on us and tell us.
Beg your pardon, Coach. Sorry. Kiki says Haley thinks she's morally superior. Could that be because Kiki knows her and Gino are lowlives? A touch one, a touch of the other, I think, pal. I think that's fair. Like, if you kind of have to look back and say, what could you get accused of? I think if Haley was very self-aware, which I think she maybe is, she could go, yeah, okay, maybe people might think I look down on people, and judge them. But yeah, who knows? But yeah. RC Collins says, is it possible that you're getting drunk at the pub today? I don't think so. We had a great opportunity yesterday where the missus wasn't around to go to pub, and we had a bit of a stinker. So, yeah. Hey, Michaela. Good morning to you. Good morning.
It's Haley. Like, that's what's funny about it. I don't wish her any ill will, but I feel like I reserve the right to mock her for the rest of time for being the biggest hypocrite that has ever graced the internet. That's all. So to say...
And that I technically agree with. That is the downside of Haley. Yeah, one of the downsides on this is people like this have something to use against you, and it's not entirely made up. But yeah,
that you don't make a point to go after people. What was the credit card thing for, other than to just try and humiliate two people? That's it. So, hey, Ols. Pool Scam Sam, thank you for the $1.99. Skirt, let's forgive these dames and be friends. I like Haley, but of course, like, I think she would understand why. Of course, I gotta mock her a little bit about this. Gino feels differently. That's fine. Anyway,
Garrett, just out of interest, what gang would you like me to be in then? Get Along Gang, Hunch Bunch Gang, the Incel, Mere Gang. Which one should I hitch my wagon to, pal? Are the bandanas for sale, or did you only make them for yourself? I'll send you one if you want, pal. You can have I got 2 of them. You can have the other one. But yeah,
it's just funny for Haley to say, I don't.
Well, we'll see him on Saturday, Deadfall, on his channel. I'll be on there, mate.
Make a point to go after people, but just.
Oh, cool. Who's on that, Garrett? Who's on that list? Give me the 3 shows that are on your entertaining show gang. That'd be interesting to see.
Intentionally trying to humiliate us with the credit card debt. I don't think that probably made her feel good. It's just like, why? You dig through, you this morally superior thing. It's like, it's not crazy that people are going to call her a hypocrite for the rest of time. Doesn't.
We've had Dork, now we've got Penny. Good morning. How are you doing?
A bad person doesn't make her like a person that hasn't overcome her whatever the hell all that was. But
so Coach coming in with some good comments today. It's true Haley gave her detractors something to use against her. Gino, Kiki or Steel Toe aren't good enough to make it interesting or funny. So yeah, and as much as it kind of felt like a bit of what did they say, a cope by saying, even Steel Toe still couldn't win with this. It's kind of right. He likes to drag stuff out on and on and on, and he's just kind of moved on to other stuff now. So yeah, I think you're right with that. But they will always have a little bit of a win in terms of for people who are genuinely on their fan base, Coach, because they will have that comment, and for once it will be based on something rather than just some made up shit. Steel Toe normally just makes up absolute nonsense. And here is Haley. Hello, Haley. Have you seen this brilliant review of yourself by Kiki as of yet? Haley will be going live 10 a.m. Eastern. We will be sending you guys over to her once the show finishes. potentially asterisk, she may have Nice Dancer. If Nice Dancer's about, she may have her on the show. Tia, in your neighborhood, a headband might be confused with a kufi, a fez, or a turban. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Watching with you, haven't seen. Okay, all right. I was watching it live yesterday. It's pretty tricky. Haley, can. Okay, all right. So, mate, there you go, guys. Nice Dancer, 11 a.m. potentially. So make sure to keep an eye out for that. I was trying to watch it live yesterday. Haley, can you confirm on this? With your stream that you had with Ashley, was it echoing or was it definitely on Kiki? Because I was trying to watch it and it was just echoing the fuck out. So I thought she was playing it on her computer, like coming through her speakers. And it's just impossible. Echo, do you know the sheer amount of information I know about Dabblers after 5-6 years of helping everyone out? Yes, that's mainly why I don't think it would be yourself, mate. But like I say, I'm not going to go crazy on that, Deadfall, but you've heard my comment. I doubt it would be you. You don't seem that kind of person. But yeah, I assumed as much. I thought you might sort Ashley out if it was on her side.
I don't think, Haley, do you like it? I don't like attacking people, but I will never stand down. I will never not protect myself.
She literally, my mom and I were on Aussie Guy's stream, and her like lover Doom wouldn't stop attacking my mom. I don't want to attack people. I just want to wear a matching shirt with this former heroin dealer. Is that too much to ask? It would behoove everyone.
Deadfall, you know, quite a few people got your back, pal. Don't you worry. There's a reason why I reached out. There's a few things I want to clarify with Penny and the Big Dork, if possible, with Darren, beg your pardon, on a Saturday. That was one of them, for sure. Like you say, you've helped a lot of people out. You massively helped me out throughout my time here. So, yeah, don't think it all gets forgotten, pal. But, yeah. Echo Steel Toe has 16. All right, let's go over. Come on, let's go over Steel Toe. Show him some love. Come on, guys. We're not going to play anything until you guys are over there. Go.
Everyone to see me as this intelligent and lovely person. Meanwhile, I'm mentally ill. She attacked me in another chat a few days ago. Yeah, right, exactly. She does nothing but attack people. Both of these people.
I don't make it a point to go after people. You know what I mean? And I feel like I'm very, very patient. Like, you can push me and push me and push me, and then I'm done. So, you know, I try to really... Yeah.
So, Haley, who do I attack? Who do you go after? So it's an interpretation, right, on attack. So I think they would say... so let's just name a few. So you'd say Letiddy, right? That's like one of your specific ones that I know. Then you would say obviously Steel Toe, and you would add Karmic to that. So I think that's, you know, we got to be fair with whatever interpretation they're using on that. But who do you cover? Who do you go after? Who do you pursue? Who do you expose? Maybe I think that would maybe be fair.
But I don't make a point to like go after people.
Oh yeah, just clarified, 79 people here. It's not on my side, and Haley confirmed it wasn't on her side. So it's a certain someone who can't put earphones in, apparently. But yeah. Deadfall got a Dabbler new PC last week. Does that count? You son of a bitch, I wanted a new PC. Fuck's sake. Never mind.
Being well and like having a great...
Girl, you took such... I watched you back when Jackie was on the show. When Aaron's
when you went after their kids for no reason that time. Yeah, I remember that, Kiki.
Court case was like live or whatever. People were watching it. She was running upstairs and downstairs. You were elated. You were tickled even. You were so excited about it. You were... And you like, I want everybody to be happy. You got a mean streak in you. You definitely do.
Sure. Okay. And I think people would, I think someone mentioned earlier, I think it's written assign them. Haley definitely wasn't the good cop between the two of them. Let's be real. She wasn't the good cop. She was definitely the bad cop. And now Solo show that she's been doing for quite a while. Yeah, sure. She's a bit more biting with it. But again, like, you're not exactly good cop on your side, Kiki. You just don't really... You're not a detective, I guess, would be that. But yeah. Thanks. It's my tribute, RC. It's my tribute. But yeah. But again, so Haley, I think you've covered it before when you was in my chat, so I feel like I've got all the answers I really need from you in terms of things I was curious about. But the whole point is like the irony of it, right? You know, the song where nothing was ironic, that in itself was an ironic song. With yourself, you cover a lot of stuff about people in court and people with drug issues, and then this came out about yourself, and you're like, that's impartially, that's an ironic thing where you kind of like, oh shit, like, okay, or that's a bit mad. The problem is how they use it or how they weaponize it or can't weaponize it, I guess, potentially.
Like, come on.
Well, I was gonna say people that have like wished us harm and stuff.
Yes.
Which is,
I think you might need a hearing aid, Garrett, potentially. Potentially you might. You may. Maybe it's deliberate. But yeah, there you go. I feel bad I've not been addressing you properly lately, so I thought I'd give you a bit of time.
Because she's going, we have people in common that have, you know, wished us harm and all this stuff. And then
I MGD. Why is no one else on MGD? How are you watching Echo Pineapple?
Haley guys, Keanu. And they cut that part out because I've never wished you harm. I'm actually being very polite about the fact that you're like a hypocritical felon. Wish you harm. And then
for her, and I guess she's kind of right. For her, I guess she is being very polite with regards to that. If you think Kiki is being super polite, make sure to hit that like button. Thank you. And thank you.
Even Ashley goes, well, I mean, I'm talking about people that have like wished us like ill. Will. I've wished you harm. Absolutely not.
do any women in the dab have a non-boring show? Dan, you're entertaining us.
Dan will be on
Yeah, that's Rich Dan. That's Rich Dan saying.
Untoward Wednesday tomorrow with Michaeline and I. We're very excited to get to know the real Dan. So
Good. Nice podcast, stupids. Rude.
Morning, Diablo. Echo looking like an extra in the next Kingsman movie, about to get beaten up by the good guys. It's in honor of Gino Busconte, and I guess Panhandler. So I kind of forgot he had one. Yes, for my massive forehead. MGD is bonkers as well because I've got a massive head, right? And so I ordered a large one, and it's huge. It's way too big. It's so big. But yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, Jack.
Really on top of things.
Okay, so Dan, let's go to this real quick. Because your content is frankly riveting. And Haley, I don't even know why we bother doing shows when we have
It's not true, bitch.
I would never attempt to compete. Never.
Who would compete with Dan?
they're being sarcastic, guys. This is so fun.
No better.
I mean, that would just be, it would be like self-neutralization. Because
Self-neutralization.
every show that Dan does, sorry, love, what?
I know my place.
I know my place. It's way below Dan.
Duh.
When it comes to Dan, I am not leveling
I like that he's kind of tapping out at his point. She's like, okay,
up
yeah.
in the dab. I will stay very, very.
Is she okay? What? And it comes.
So essentially, I guess the problem is here. Can I shit on them for shitting on Dan? Do I want to defend Dan? I don't think so. Let's crack on. But yeah.
To Dan, I am not leveling up in the dab.
Yeah, don't take it too seriously, Panhandler.
Wee!
Below him because I could never be as cool or as interesting as Dan. Stupid nice podcast, nice stupid podcast. Stupid. I never could figure that out. To be nice.
Fearless, imagine trying to explain to Kiki the difference between retrieving public info for info versus harassment. Yeah, I don't think you'd have to get into that kind of detail because I don't think she'd care. I think it would kind of stop paying attention at that point. So you're fine. she just wants to kind of have a little bit of a victory lap, and she turned up a bit late, I guess. But yeah, thank you, Premium. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, and you need to calm down. But Dan and I did have a truce lately. I just don't get the whole Dan Peggy thing.
It's look, Dan, you know what he is. We all know what he is.
Oh, they call her Peggy because that's supposed to be mean to.
Join in on what she's saying, what Haley's saying here. We all know what Dan is. Yes. Come on, Kiki. Let us know that you know what Dan is as well. Let's all join in. Come on.
Penny and the big door. I'm going on their show on Friday.
Oh my God, they got everyone on.
Do I think that Penny is well, that's what's entertaining about her, is that she's so heated about all of this, right? Should she care so much and be so angry? No, but just like Haley being a former heroin dealer and, having...
I think this might be the first of many referencing this for Kiki. Very good, Kiki. It's going to be a good soundbite going forward.
Being, like a hardened criminal and stuff.
Mason says, Dan the dweeb noticed he was goofing it. Yeah. So essentially, yeah, he came into the stream as well, Mason. He goes, oh, $24. This is going great. And he puts a tweet out. He's like, oh, $24. This is going great. Lol. And I'm like, sure. Okay. So petty, but I kind of just put what I made from the month without Super Tip or Super Shout, which was probably the same amount again. No response from him, which is weird. But yeah. Very strange. Hello, Meg. How's it going, mate? I've not got my umbrella hat today, but I've got a Gino Visconti inspired headband. But yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Deadfall.
Hey, cool. We have to talk. I am very disappointed that my boy toy, Robbie, isn't on the Super Shout voice list. How can my big hot sex mountain plan a weekend away from Gino when he can't respond?
That's bonkers. Thank you for the 10. By the way, I changed the filters because they fucked themselves up, Deadfall, on Super Tip. They made it a lot more stringent, even though I changed it previously. But I created Robbie. I literally not created Robbie. That sounds like I'm what's his face. I do have Robbie on here. Let me have a look, see if someone's disabled it. Yeah, Robbie USOA. Yeah, he's on there, pal. But yeah, thank you very much for the 10. I apologize, but yeah. To be fair, I didn't deal anything. Let's not get caught up in facts or details. Not that that's fun. Nuance isn't allowed for interpretation, apparently. Yeah, but also at that point, we've got to kind of take your word from it, Haley. You know what I mean? In terms of, we've got the, let's say, air quote, facts of what happened. And then this is the explanation for it. I think the majority of people are fine with that, and they're like, let's move on, great, you've explained it, let's go. But it's like, what was it, 4 different occasions on a Wednesday or what have you, where you gave someone heroin and they gave you money. So I think in general, people like, you understand why people are going to have that stance, right? Yes, pal. Yes. Yeah, I'm literally looking at it now. There's Pat Dixon, there's Robbie, and then there's Nikki Rackets. Like, I don't know if it shows in the same order as it shows me, but yeah, it's there. The paperwork's there, it's available. I pled guilty, dead me dead to rights. Yeah, I think it's just the interpretation of it that I guess it annoys you, right, Haley? Because it's for you, so I understand that it annoys you. But when it's like the semantics of it, it's kind of like, I get you, but for other people, they don't care as much. So they're like, you sold someone heroin, you sold them. Like, that's enough for us to use the expression dealing heroin. For you, you're like, no, that's literally like not legally what happened. And I get that. But people are going to kind of go with that, I guess, because it sounds better. Maybe. I don't know.
Like, just like that's so entertaining to us because it's so hypocritical. Penny being like outraged by it is also.
Now, a quick question to the 84 of you in the chat. If you think you could deal heroin for longer than 4 weeks without getting caught, hit that like button, please, and thank you. That might work. Who knows? But yeah. I think it's important, the whole confidential informant and physically forced to part, but I digress. Yeah, and like I say, you've explained it, and I think people who want to hear your actual explanation have taken it on board. The people who aren't gonna, like, even if you keep reminding them, they're not gonna take it. I would assume, but yeah. Sorry, MGD. Just unlike it, and I don't want you to fuck up your integrity. But yeah.
So quite entertaining. So I mean, Penny, do your thing, girl. Whatever.
So either it's a good cop, bad cop kind of thing. I watched him manipulate someone earlier this morning and blow smoke up their ass for 2 hours, and it was riveting. I was just like, hold on, bless her little heart. Yeah.
I feel like you did that
like anybody. Take
Wait,
the
what?
knee, bend the knee, and kiss the ring, Ashley.
And fucking God, Haley is so much smarter than this woman. I don't know why she's sitting on this show. Jesus.
It's because they're friends, Kiki. If I would go as far as say it's because they're friends / friendly with each other. That's probably why. I don't think she needs the Ashley clout. I'd think it's just because she's had her on her show a few times, and maybe she's returning the favor, or she's just enjoying fun. But yeah, here we go. Thank you, Mr. Deadfall.
Hold on, Kiki baby, I'm here. Flimsy needs to learn to order things alphabetically. Don't worry, my little love twig. Big Rob is here. Snooky pie.
Good work. Thank you very much, pal. Thank you very much. And then Japanese Ozone, known as Ozone to some. The artist formerly known as Ozone. The arrest warrant and grand jury indictment paperwork says Haley sold it to Detective Shores. Like Haley says, the paperwork is out there. So there you go. Get both sides of it. But yeah. One second, and then Haley, yes, once. The other 3 times, the person who asked me to go get it and bring it back to them did part of it and gave Shores the rest. You don't care about facts, though, Japanese Ozone. Sorry, I just amended that for you. Shuli, hello, pal. What's cracking? Ashley and Haley should keep doing a show together. Let's call it Room Temperature IQ and Haley. We'll keep workshopping the name. Okay, good suggestion. Thank you very much for the £5, pal. I do appreciate that indeed. But yeah, so he sounds accurate, is what you're trying to say. Oh, Deadfall. Dean's one sounds super gay for some reason. I love it. But yeah, I love it.
Do it now. Out of here.
I feel like you did that to me a year ago when I stumbled in the Dabbleverse.
Yeah, justice for bacon bits. Indeed. Poor guy. He's left the Dabbleverse now for a month. He has been on 3 shows since was it Sunday show? I can't even remember when it was. But yes, get well soon, bacon bits, or feel well soon. I don't know when.
I feel like you made me feel safe. You made me feel comfortable. I thought
That is such a strange thing to say. He made me feel safe. You don't know him. She also starts this stream. Ashley goes, Haley from Pretty Antisocial podcast is coming on as a guest, and she is one of my closest friends.
There you go, and then that kind of covers it, I guess. But yeah. Coach, these people have clout-based relationships. They don't know how to have a friend or be a friend. I think I've got about 3 actual friends in the Dabbleverse, I'd say, Coach, give or take. Maybe a few more. MSIP, everyone forgets the drug text thread that Haley didn't want to be a part of in Vegas. She doesn't fuck with drugs anymore. She doesn't want to be. Yeah, I think they're covering the stuff in the past, MSIP. I think if you gave your opinion on Haley now, it'd be quite on the up and up, I would assume. Who does bacon? Bacon thingy is stuttering bits there. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, there you go. Well, see, I just get called boring when I don't get drunk and do drugs in Vegas. Haley's a hero. That's how unfair this shit is. Anyway, play the clip.
She's one of your closest friends. That is so parasocial. If she's one of your closest friends. Then you have no friends. Have you met?
Or maybe Haley could just be best friends with her mum or something. Maybe that'd work. But yeah.
Met her? She said she was one of her closest friends. Her closest friends probably know that,
As a pineapple that no one cares about, Haley, I would say stop feeding the trolls. But knock yourself out. I'm sure it'll be an interesting stream. But yeah.
The charges for her, car theft were dropped. Did you know that?
We're friends, but it was just like I saw a bit of that, like the Queen of the Dabbleverse show or whatever, and I was like, he's talking to her the same way that he spoke to me, and I really thought we were.
So I would say here, Japanese ozone. You won't, Haley. Also, it's idiotic to go keep this going on your end. There is truth in what he's saying. There's not a lot for you to gain with this. But yeah. Do boring people ride gay helicopters? I don't think so. I got your back, Echo. Get along gang. Whoop, whoop. I wish I was relevant enough to be in the Get Along Gang, Deadpool. I was in the original Get Along Gang, whereas losers like Dean and NJ Ranger, not the cool people like Melton and Rocco and all those people. I wish. Gosh.
Friends.
But he lays it on so thick. You know what I mean? Where it's like, it's.
Ladies, exactly.
I would say this is the only thing I must have missed, Haley. I really want to know, why did they target you? Like, genuinely, like, why did they kind of go, I know someone who might do me a favor and buy drugs for me and you can get them in trouble? Was there any reasoning behind it? Or you, like, I know you might not be able to say because if it was like a partner or what have you, but why did they pick you? Why did they pick you though? Is what, out of everyone, why did they kind of go get Haley? Because I assume at that point you just didn't do nothing, right? Like, you had nobody, you had no involvement in it. That's the one thing I've missed from like the explanations. Right, but why did the person go to you in the first place? I mean, so you don't do heroin, you don't buy heroin. Why did they go, I can find someone who will get me heroin, and it was you? But yeah, that's because they knew I could get someone that actually did deal. So were you involved with some kind of illegal stuff then? Hey, again, I don't want to go into too much detail. Were you involved in some illegal stuff? Because you knew someone who sold heroin? Like, I don't know that world, but yeah. You just knew the guy and they knew you knew the guy. Okay. All right.
He's fucking with you. He was probably fucking with Penny. That's right. He's not there to make you feel safe. I think he's hilarious. It's funny. The queen of the Dabbleverse, and she's goddamn entertaining to watch. Like, he was talking to her like,
yeah, Tojo. I've heard of middlemen, but like, for example, they wouldn't just randomly pick anyone to be a middleman. It would normally be someone who's done something. But yeah, that was why I was just trying to get clarification. But yeah,
he talked to me. Yeah, he's making a fool of you. Like, okay.
I kind of want to read that one. Haley, why do you still go after the toe? Is that he reformed? And
okay, like, if I'm seeing your name, I'm just taking it down because I'm not sure.
I'm not worried about it.
I will say, people like this, Henrik, some of the defensive people I've had hasn't helped Haley because you kind of deliberately answer different things and it kind of seems like intentional. Like, Haley's actually kind of being very kind and generous and giving me a little bit of her time to kind of answer a few pedantic questions, you know what I mean? But not like no point was I like, why didn't you just go to jail? That wasn't anywhere near part of the question. But yeah. Permasil, thank you for offering $500 to Shmuel and making a massive quandary where he's kind of like, I really want $500 a month. I really don't want to be played with by Dan. They chose me means she ratted on someone. That's Permasil's opinion for sure. Thank you for the $2 though, or $1.99 I should say. Thank you, mate.
You're sweet, but I'm not worried about it. But this one's interesting. Isn't he reformed and did his time just like you? He's actively on probation and has 2 HROs on grown men on the internet. Number one. Number two.
Well, he doesn't feel safe.
He may have.
So real quick, or something blah 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 blah. So Tojo, my point is, people who have zero involvement with like heroin dealers, you wouldn't ask them to be a middleman in something, right? And if you know a heroin dealer, odds are you may have some involvement with drugs or crime or heroin. That was my point. But yeah. Anywho.
Just violated his probation from sending a nude image of a woman he called his soulmate. The reformed, I don't think so.
It doesn't make you any less of a former heroin dealer. That's the only thing anybody's ever gonna think, though. It's like, yeah, you can.
And I think this chat is a perfect example, Haley, of why it wouldn't make sense to go into everything and get all of the records and try to explain it, because some people don't actually want an explanation. Some people just want to keep pestering you.
I've always said it. Just because Patrick Melton is morbidly obese doesn't mean that he can't make fun of people for being morbidly obese. Just because it's almost worse. You present yourself as this like morally superior person, but it doesn't necessarily mean that.
Right, Diablo. Essentially, okay, I'm putting a question out there so it can get explained, because without any context, people can guess. So people can guess and go, maybe it was a cousin and you don't know anything that they did, but like it's purely innocent. Or maybe it's a partner who she also sells crack with, or heroin, you know what I mean? So that's why you ask questions. You can't just assume and just go with whatever narrative you want. You ask the questions. If you get the answers, great. If you don't, you don't. But that's why people speculate. But yeah. Shut up, Mick. Shut up.
You can't, dig through people's court documents. Yes, they're ongoing, but you got a really wild rap sheet. It's highly
I assume it's crosstalk, because I'm definitely not scolding you on that, Haley. I'm appreciating the answer. I'm scolding Tojo for being a dummy. But yeah.
entertaining. And I'm sad you didn't steal a car. I thought that was so sassy. Would have been really cool. And you and Aaron have a lot more. I heard Haley on her show say that, well, there's another girl in there with me that I recognized when I was I'm paraphrasing, when I was in the clink, and she wouldn't talk to nobody.
Yeah, but not everyone has that. Like, I get a lot of people have, and I get a lot of people in the Dabbleverse have. But also on the flip side, not everyone. I'm a complete square. But again, what are we asking? Are we asking, should you judge someone for what they done 20 years ago? No. Like, well, you can, I guess, but that's not really something I find too interesting. Can you point out that people might see as being a hypocrite? Yeah, sure, of course you can. But again, it's just stuff we've all covered. Yeah, people have done stuff in their life. Some people have done loads of crazy shit. Some people haven't done a lot of crazy shit. Some people a little bit in between. But yeah. So Stefani, you can hold someone's past against them if they're still behaving the same way. They've learned nothing from it. Haley's learned from it and hasn't lived that way and yeah, and that's to be like recognized and kind of like applauded, right? Like that specific part of it, 100%. Yeah.
But me, and well, first of all, I don't know. I can't think of one friend. Like, say I ended up in jail. I can't think when I was younger. I can't think of one friend of mine that I would recognize. I don't know.
What about your mum? Got her with the same joke twice.
I guess you are who you surround yourself with. And then she said, and they, all the officers and the nurses, they were like, thank God you're here. Thank God you're here, because you're really good for her. We're so happy that you're incarcerated. You're doing.
Yeah, and that's fair. And I think I've said that a few times as well when covering any of this Haley stuff is I'm from a completely different world. So there's only so much of it I can really have an opinion on or kind of make an observation on. Haley's been pretty generous with trying to explain stuff and break it down. But again, you're going to realize there's going to be people on different sides of it anyway. Even if all of it's entirely true, there's still going to be people who want to have an opinion on it, and there will be other people who go, it doesn't matter what she's done, I'm absolutely fine with it now. So, you know, just gotta live with it.
And we're gonna make her your bunkmate because you're really getting her to, you know, open up and come out of her shell and not be so crazy. Doesn't that remind you a little bit of Aaron? Everyone loved me at the jail. You did say that all the officers were like, well, thank God you're here for this woman. So maybe you have a little bit more in common with the toe than you think, Hales.
Active court cases and more to follow. So,
and this is as a man who's around our age.
All right, for someone who's actually not got an actual opinion on anything, Tojo, I've got an opinion on it. I'm saying I'm aware enough that I might not be educated enough to pick apart certain bits of it. Okay, so you can review stuff, you can comment on it, and you can acknowledge where you have faults or where you have a lack of information. That's what someone sensible would do. Whereas someone who is often drunk and off their head on their stream now, telling other people what to do, is maybe not the best one to be giving that advice. But yeah.
Correct. And this is all in the last, like, what, 3 years or something?
Yeah, 2 or 3 years.
And then everyone in the jail applauded. They're like, Haley Hornbuckle, we are so happy that you're here. We're so happy. Thank God, because you are doing wonders for this other criminal.
Jesus. Yeah. Oh, I guess I shouldn't say Jesus when there's so many Christians around. But again, that's what people won't really understand with this. Is it's like, no, you got to be one side or another, and just because someone refuses to do so, you can't kind of deal with it, which is bonkers. But yeah, absolutely bonkers. But yeah, Mickey, like Mersh or Karmic telling people how to be. Yeah, and we can point out, right? And we can go, well, didn't you do this? Doesn't mean I have to be like a crack addict to tell them, or a cuck to tell them, right? Are you going to do a mea culpa? No, I'm not, pal. No, I'm not. Domo, you've been putting a lot of comments. I don't know who you're talking to. If it's me, then fair enough. But yeah.
We're going to make her your bunkmate because you're so good for her. Isn't it giving Mikey and Aaron vibes? Yeah. Why don't you interview her? Moody.
If anything, he's been emboldened, and every time he does...
Perfect. So I've already had fallings out with people over just covering this. Okay. I've put my opinion across. I've explained what I think and why I think it, and most people are absolutely fine with it. If I'm spineless because I won't say Haley's a hero or Haley's a piece of shit, then so be it. I'm fine with that. But yeah, absolutely. 1 second. Okay, cool. Who cares about drug dealing? Let's talk about Mersh being a total tosser. Exactly, MGD. We've got some of that as well. Why are you treating her with kids' gloves? Because I've gone into it without treating her with kids' gloves, Domo. But this is just the stream you're getting onto now. So she's actually a few times come in the chat whilst we've been covering it and given me the answers that I personally thought were missed out on. Like today, there was another one that she answered that I didn't have, that she didn't have to give me. And I think that's kind of like a bad move in general, because people with other ulterior motives might be doing it just to fuck with her. Me, I'm just curious. You know, that's it. But yeah. Rochi told me Freddie Freeman is your grandfather. I don't even know. I assume it's some sort of English criminal.
This is a serial harasser of women. All of his court cases are against women and going after women and abusing women. So he's not reformed. Like, let's be...
Me? See, I don't know if there's a crosstalk or... Me, Haley, just for a second. Let's all be quiet for a second. It's the one downside of being on the show. Then why ask? Echo? MGD, thank you for the £2 towards ignoring Domo Agro's free chats for 10 minutes. Good idea. Good idea. Well, I just saw him, so I was like, I should probably acknowledge it if he's trying to talk to me. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to crack on. I'm going to crack on. If that was to me, it's because I'm curious. My advice in general is let people be curious. I appreciate that you give me the answers, for sure. But other people would just dig for the sake of digging.
Let's be serious for just a second. He has an active court case. He just, potentially violated his probation this past week.
Why? Because people are jerks and they wrote in Japanese on Super Shout, Kayla Ricada. That's not him. Technically, I guess it is, but that's not him talking about that.
How much longer on Kiki asking for a friend? I don't know, 5 minutes maybe. I don't know. Permasil, thanks for the $1.99. Haley is a lolcow who watches every steel toe show. God. Well, I think that's a worse accusation than anything else, Permasil. Do you really watch all of the steel toe shows, Haley? That is something to actually have to answer for. That would be terrible. Thank you very much, though, guys. Appreciate it. Okay. I guess it wasn't me then, Haley. Haley, I see you in the chat now. Then why ask? Was that directed towards myself, pal? Or was that crosstalk that I've missed? We'll wait another minute. Just because I know there's like a 30-second delay from this. I don't know, Mickey. I'll wait a second though. Just to give a chance if it was towards myself, because then I can. There you go. There's a suggestion from A. Thompson. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Normally I'm okay at catching crosstalk, but when I'm kind of talking about Haley, and it seems to be direct questions, I'm kind of like, I'll wait a second. But yeah, maybe she's watching a different show. But yeah.
He violated his probation. You violated yours 3 times, honey. Sorry, you did. And she popped for meth, but she never done meth in her life. Okay. All right. We'll believe you. You popped for meth. Well, Aaron didn't say Kayla Ricada, did he? Someone wrote it in Japanese on an AI bot. If you want to, she's always about giving grace and doing better, being fair. Well, then you could be fair and say he himself didn't say that. That would be crazy. Just like you're like, well, I never done meth. I don't know why I popped. Even her lingo, I popped for meth. Ugh, I popped for it.
How does she show someplace in real life when she uses all those filters and no one?
Yeah.
Right, now they're angry with filters. As someone who enjoys filters for white teeth and for pineapples, let's be honest, you're probably using a filter as well. Let's be real.
Well, yeah.
It's like worse than leaving.
I know, Levy, God.
When I was 25, I was already like kind of chill and like had got on my.
That's the part I wanted to end on. When I was 25, I was already kind of chill. You were arrested for heroin dealing. What was it when you were 29? What are you talking about? When you were 25, you were already kind of chill. Who are you trying to fool? Just own it. It's hilarious. It's funny. It's funny that people are so outraged. Yes. But when I was...
Do you think, Dabbler? Do you think?
25, I was already kind of chill. Wasn't it when you were 29 that you spent time in jail? Wait, don't piss on us and tell us it's Haley. When I was 20.
You should have said hailing. That would have been better.
25, I was already kind of chill. What? What?
I don't know if you're watching this on mute. I tried to get you to answer a few things before. We're all good. But yes, we'll play a tiny bit more and then we'll see, are we good enough to get on to Tie Guy? We're 2 likes away from Tie Guy. But yeah.
We know. No, you've stop lying to everyone. Either say nothing and be comfortable with yourself and, know that you're reformed and different, or tell.
Got a few new characters in today, Kiki. That's interesting. Some of the comments have been worth addressing. Some I realise are just trying to just yell. Premium. Let's be done with this nonsense. It's not long. Nonsense is nearly there.
Tell us the dirty details.
When I was 25, I was already like kind of chill and like had got all my partying and stuff out. You know, had my boyfriend and was doing my thing. But I know, like, I'm not trying to cut her any slack, because I think a lot of her behavior is absolutely ridiculous and attention seeking. But
okay, yeah, let's shit on Ice Dancer, Hornbuckle Heroin Haley. God.
All right, Domo, considering I've never seen you before, I'm just gonna assume that you've not seen my stream ever before, which is understandable. We've been covering this for, what was it, 8 days now. 8 days. We've gone over it. We've had our back and forths. We've had our dig into things. We've had people disagreeing. We've had people agreeing. We're now at the end of it. We're at the end. I had one question I wanted to ask her. She answered it. That's enough for me, believe it or not.
God, I'm sorry, but it's just the funniest thing ever. It is just the funniest thing ever.
Cool. So what was my first stance on it then, Domo? Prove me wrong.
Do I think I'm not like idiot Shmuel? I don't think like he thinks that.
Call him Bucky. If you're going to refer to him, call him Bucky.
She should have fired up her first live stream and said, "Hey, y'all, just want to let you know I've got a hell of a rap sheet. Got a hell of a rap sheet. I was a drug kingpin in North Carolina." No, obviously not. But when these things do come to light, especially since you dig through everyone's court documents and you do things to, you have this aura of superiority, moral superiority. When the shit hits the fan and people figure out, oh, you've had a f***ed up past of crime, you either can get.
Okay, so you've not followed it, which is fine. Like I say, it's absolutely fine. But we've gone through all of it, unfortunately. I've gone through the bit where I say, look, people should have a bit more grace with her. But also, she should have had a lot more grace with the people she covered in the past. I went over the fact, I think she mentioned me indirectly in her stream because I said maybe she thought she was smart enough for this not to come out. So there have been comments back and forth. I'm at a point now where I feel I've got most of the information I will get on it. And I've shared most of what I've worked out from that, or my opinion on it, for whatever that is worth. She's given me her answers. There's been certain things that I've said, all right, well, that doesn't cover this, that doesn't cover that, but fine. Or I understand maybe you can't share it. But I'm not going to change her mind on it, am I? And I'm not going to change people's mind who want to hate her or want to support her. So I can review it. I can put my comments across. I can ask my questions, and if they get answered, I can get the answers and put them across as well. But that's about it. That's about all I can do.
Get into it. Tell us the truth. Don't cope. You don't lie. Or you say, that was really horrible.
So, Diggler, as someone who constantly gets trolled by people in his chat, just take a second. Okay? He's asking questions. Some of his questions have points. Are happy to address them. If it's just the same nonsense over and over, then you go. If you got something that you're kind of calling me out for that I should defend myself for, I'll do my best to address it. But yeah. Oliver's poop said you appear to be tiptoeing around the issue. It's because I've already gone through it, and now we're a week and a half later. So I'm like, if she answers those questions for me, great. If she doesn't, she doesn't. But yeah. Tommy Jordan, Haley, you don't owe this clout chase. Oh, I'm a clout chaser now. Yeah. If you want to see Tommy Jordan's AI list, you can always go and check that out. Thank you very much, Tommy. See ya. Because people want sides, Mickey. People want one side or other. They want you to defend her, or they want you to shit on her. And the problem is, I just like to find out as much as I can, review it, and move on. 1 second, Rochi. Is the Fruit's fault Bacon Bitch run off to Rob Soul? Has he been on Rob Soul show as well? Jesus. But yeah. Forgive me for being American and we prefer to be a director. Fair enough. Domo, obviously, absolutely fine. If you've got a genuine query with me, like you have, I've tried to address it. I appreciate it might not be good enough, or it might be cowardly, or what have you. That's absolutely fine. I appreciate you putting up a comment in the chat and like trying to ask me and kind of find your answer from that. I hope I've given you some sort of an answer for it. Yeah, of course she does, Flat Cat. God, what kind of British couple would we be?
Time for me, I was a mess. I made some fucking mistakes, and I'll continue to criticize people and, you know, mock.
I'm trying to be, RC, but I am slightly biased. And I think I said that day one. I said I like Hayley. I've been on shows with Hayley, and I met her in Vegas, and she and her husband seemed absolutely lovely. So I am slightly biased as well, trying my best to be objective as much as you can be. But that's about it. But yeah. Thank you, Domo. Mate, like, no, not everyone's going to agree on shit. And I'm not necessarily going to be right. Just because I'm fucking saying it doesn't mean my opinion's right. Just means that's where I've kind of fallen on it. And that's what I'm sticking with at the moment. If I see more and it proves me to be absolutely wrong, guess what you'll see? You'll see a mea culpa from Echo Pineapple. Terry Nee, member for 7 months. Thanks, mate. Milestone message. Be honest about the dog. She's suffering, all right? She's suffering, Terry. Every day she says, go to another stream. Plug Super Tip and Super Shout so you can afford the vet's bill. And I say, I just can't afford it. Just can't afford it. Echo took fencing in high school. I did go to a very, very fancy secondary school, to be fair. FA.
Them for credit card debt, as if that makes somebody a bad person. It doesn't. So, I don't know. I don't dislike the cow, but I feel that this is the funniest thing ever. And I think she's tough enough to handle some mocking, because how could you not mock her for it? That's all. Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, Kiki. That's the most I've ever watched Kiki in a row before. Riding fences, way to go. You'll be a lot happier in life. I don't know. I guess you could call it that, mate. I just don't like decide stuff. I think it's nonsense. And I've always said it with like Roachy as well, when he would be like, gatekeep people, blah blah. I'm like, no, just let everyone be. Let them do what they want. As much as I might be regretting it now, being like, yeah, maybe a few of these people should get kicked out. That's just how I am in general. And Mr. Blue Sky, yeah, absolutely, mate. Nothing wrong with that. You're a massive fan of Hayley, and you will back her through and through, and that's lovely. And I think that's really lucky for her that she's got such a group of people who are so loyal and so like understanding and forgiving. I think that's brilliant. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much, everyone. Hour 20 in, we're all having a blast. If you haven't done it already, please do hit that like button. If you feel like supporting the show or interrupting the show or adding to the show, you can use Super Tip or Super Shout. They're pinned. Feel free to use them. I keep the most amount of money via those. If you don't want to use them, that's absolutely fine. We are running low on gifted memberships. They're drastic. I see a lot of white people in the chat, and that's a problem in the Dabbleverse. You don't want to see white people. But yeah, any way you can help and support is great. Alternatively, just chat. That's always good as well. And keep it going. I appreciate it indeed. Right, so we do have some Tie Guy. We do have some Mersh. I reckon tone it down a bit. Have a little bit of Tie Guy, and then we'll move on to the Mersh. Absolute disaster. Go on, Tiger. What we got today? What we kicking off about today?
Hair out of her bun. She had her hair tied up, and she let her hair out like that. And I just said to myself, is she trying to attract my attention? We're about to take the 154 bus from Wigwang to somewhere. This is all about being scammed. I was nearly scammed.
Oh shit, yeah, he's taking a bus again. What the fuck is all this? Dear oh dear. So yes, this is him getting scammed by Indian QR codes, I think was the title on this.
Scammed to within an inch of my life yesterday. So you won't get scammed on a Bangkok bus. You won't get scammed on this channel, but you might get scammed where we're going. Stay tuned. So here's the deal. not going to say where we're going just yet, but I'm not saying that this is a place where you definitely get scammed.
Isn't it interesting that in a week he's taking a bus everywhere? So I guess his wife uses the car for work, right?
Because I wasn't scammed where we're going. Where I was scammed was much more closer to home. And it was taken completely unawares. I'll let you know more when we get where we're going.
I love the little music he's adding. He's good with his little edits. Do you reckon it's because he's drinking, Terry? Is it because he's drinking a lot? Just looked up the bus fare in Thailand. It's less than $8. There you go. Yep. Well, we found out yesterday how expensive it is. But yeah. There it is.
Have you guessed where we are yet? That was one of the longest bus trips.
Right, answers in the chat. We're not going to press play until you've all answered where he is.
The city bus trips that I've ever had in my life. Okay, dead ahead is Ceylon, and right.
It's because of the headband, coach. No, I think there's a little joke on the memberships. You've got a green name. You've got a green name if you're a member. But yeah, Thailand. Oh, Meg's smashing it, Meg.
Behind me is Lumpini Park. Let's go into Lumpini Park, and I'll start my story.
Let's try to get Thai guy to HIV. That's my aim. B1.
When I said at the start of the video that the place we're going to is a place maybe where you could get scammed. Where you can get scammed anywhere. Not necessarily Lumpini Park, but in Ceylon. You could. It's an entertainment district, and you hear the nightmare stories. You probably heard. Succumbit.
Did he say entertainment district? Hang on a second. What are we going to see on this
Ceylon,
stream?
fellas being tricked and duped. Well, I wasn't in Ceylon, and I wasn't in Succumbit yesterday. I was in Rashida.
Thank you very much, Anonymous, using Thai Guy's voice. What a best voice on Super Shout, I'd say, is Thai Guy's. Created by me as well. Thank you, pal.
I hate getting scammed online. Anyway, visiting ThaiDateVIP.com today.
100%. Harry, feck Harry. You need to add feck you, Harry, to the end of it. That's my suggestion. But yeah. Victoria, morning. He reminds me of the Newfie guy in O&A. Newfie guy. Wait, does he always complain, Victoria, or what? I don't know him, unfortunately. But yeah. If Cupcake's going, that's what he should do for the next fancy dress servos. If he should dress up as a Thai guy. Oh, that'd be beautiful.
I almost got duped. There's public exercise things here. Look at that. Really nice.
Just let's look over here real quick. That's nice. That's really nice. Yeah, you son of a bitch. Why not Thai music or Irish Latin vibe is odd? I think he probably just he YouTubes it, mate, and gets whatever they give him. But yeah. Hey, Brent, my favourite Australian nonce. How's it going, pal? The only person scammed was this guy as well. I think so. I think she was thinking, I've got a life of luxury in Dublin that I'm going to go move to. It's going to be great. Nope. You're staying in your shack and you're working full time.
Gotta find somewhere in the shade where I can, well, not necessarily in the shade, but...
Isaac, how much for Topless Echo? I believe before the end of the year, if we hit $3,000, there's going to be a hot tub stream. So, yeah, I guess that's the answer. Before the 31st of December.
Find somewhere where we can talk. I'm a bit distracted. I was very distracted yet. Well, I was almost distracted yesterday. I'm going to get to the point. Here we go. Find somewhere where we can do this. Stay away from the Komodo dragons or the monitor lizards or whatever it is you want to call them. So yesterday, I was going about my business making a video. It was called The Guy With No Money. And I almost ended up with no money. But anyway, I was making a video in Fortune Town.
My hot tub, that's the whole point. It's gonna cost me about $5,000, 5,000 British pounds, which is probably about $6,000. So we're going halfsies. But yeah, $5, Skull, $5
in Rashida. And I was going around doing my thing. I was trying to buy this microphone actually. I was going around doing my thing, and
I think I'm going to buy a new microphone today. I kept seeing him talk about it yesterday, and I was like, let's do it. Yeah, we're doing 50-50, Hefe, 50-50. That way, if any of you visit, you can do a stream with me in there as well.
As I said, I do a bit of online stuff. So I parked myself on the 4th floor. Was it the 4th floor? Let's say the third or fourth floor, where there's a work station with about 4 or 5
No, it's fine. I'll cover that one, Thompson.
chairs, and the table is kind of chest height, or stools, I should say, 4 or 5 stools, and there's PowerPoints.
Yeah, I've got it. I've saved it on my Amazon wish list MSIP, so I'm going to be buying it afterwards. I think it's about $100. So it's for when I'm walking around.
Anyway, I went and I sat down at the very end of it, and I got myself set up, my computer, and I had my phone on the desk to share the internet of my phone. Anyway, I got myself set up, and at about 10 minutes to spare before I was to start my online thing, and I noticed in my peripheral vision, you know when you notice someone looking at you?
Yes.
The white of somebody's face.
Or maybe not in Thailand, I won't, but yeah.
Well, that's what I noticed, and I looked, and I saw what I thought to be an Indian girl seated at the far end of this.
The people do hold it. I don't like. I prefer his stupid idea. One second. Are you wearing that outside? Probably not. Probably not.
Raised table on a stool, and I didn't really think. I said to myself, maybe, I didn't really think. I just looked. I thought she was looking at me. I looked, and she wasn't looking at me. Then I was doing my thing again, getting stuck into me preparation, and I noticed it again. The white, in my peripheral vision.
Is he really 6'5", Thompson? That's a tall chap.
And then she takes her. Then I looked, and she wasn't looking at me again. She turned her head away. And I thought, I didn't even think anything of it. I said, fuck it, whatever she's doing. But a couple of seconds later, I just looked again.
We were covering Gino earlier, so as a tribute to Gino Bisconte. But also, I guess, Panhandler, unfortunately.
Again to see if she was looking, and she'd taken her hair out of her bun. She had her hair tied up.
Well, believe it or not, Tio, we don't use aircon a lot in the UK, but we definitely use hot tubs a lot. So yeah, don't you worry.
And she let her hair out like that. And I just said to myself, is she trying to attract my attention? Like, I was convinced she was looking at me, and then she takes her hair down. And then I said, fuck, no. So I started back into my thing. And a couple of seconds later, she comes up beside me. And she said, excuse me, sir, sorry for shouting, in an Indian accent. She wasn't shouting.
MG White, member for 9 months. Thank you very much. Let us send Jules, you coward. Thank you very much. Echo equals helicopter. 9 months. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, main reason I don't is because you can just spam chats with it. And I'm smart, so yeah. MSIP, this guy is married and would definitely cheat 100%. Mate, it's members only stuff. I'm a member, and he literally just talks about cheating on his wife in brothels. For sure. But yeah. Yes, at the end of the stream as well, I will show you how big this headband is. It's fucking bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. We did miss out on going pub yesterday, which is sad. But good news is pubs are always open. So hopefully maybe tomorrow we'll get to go pub. Maybe we'll do a cheeky little pub stream tomorrow.
Or no, she didn't. She said, "Excuse me, sir. Sorry for raising my voice." She didn't raise her voice. And she said that she had a problem. Her phone was locked, and she showed me the screen. And the screen was black with white lettering, white writing, and a QR code in the middle of the screen.
So some woman was trying to scam him. Okay. Yeah, he's a mark, 100%.
And I just said to her, she just showed it to me, and I said to her, well, what do you want? How would you like my help? Her phone is locked. I said, how would you like my help? And she said that she'd just come over from India.
Diablo, I know it varies, but what are the hours for typical pub? Well, it realistically, for this week anyway, it would be like 4 o'clock till 6. So what's that? What is 4 o'clock your time? 11 a.m. till 1 p.m.
And she's on her own. And I said, are you traveling with family? And she said, no, she's traveling alone. And she just quit her job in India. And she wants to see the world. Now, when she said that to me, that didn't sound right. When's the last time you've met? Now, by the way, she was mid to late.
Diggler, there's a lot of people. I put up a lot of chats. Unfortunately, I can't constantly put up your chats, pal. I'm sure you understand. Yes, good morning. Good morning, Regina. Have we all hit like? We all having fun? we all calmed down from the drama of the first hour. We all okay? Have we had our coffee? Jesus Christ. Have we had our cup of tea? What about the energy drink? Come on. We all good? We okay?
20s. She wasn't the most attractive girl in the world, but she was nice. You know what I mean? She wasn't drop.
I'll tell you, I'd fuck her. Is what I'm trying to say. If she wants me to scan the QR code, I'll do it.
You know what I mean? We're not going to, whatever. She wasn't dressed to kill, put it that way. But she was presentable. And she said she'd left her job and she was traveling alone. And how many times have you seen in your travels?
See, and if it's funny, it gets brought up. Five, you should call show the Diggler box because it's full of shit.
An Indian girl, mid-20s, late 20s, backpacking in Thailand on her own. Now, I'm not
So I invited her back to our little shack so she could stay
trying
there.
to create a stereotype, but really and truly, lads. So I sort of said to myself that this, I wasn't, you know, when you're not thinking, it's hindsight is 20/20 vision. I was probably
Good morning, Gina. How are you
thinking
doing,
about this
pal?
as she was telling me. It just didn't add up. And then she says that she needed to have her phone unlocked. And when I read this, I took the phone in my hand and I read what it said under the QR code, and it was something like this. I should have taken a photograph of it. It was something like this. It was, your phone is locked. Use this, or use somebody else's phone to scan this QR code to unlock your phone. And straight away I said, hang on.
Hang on. This young lady asking for my help to scan this QR code. Something might be fishy here. Ah, he's a wise Irishman as well, is he? Dear, oh dear.
This isn't making sense at all. I said, is your phone Samsung? And she said, no, it's an Indian model. And the reason I said Samsung was because in that mall on the 4th floor, it's dedicated to cell phone, mobile phone sales. And there was a Samsung dealer right behind us. And I said, is it Samsung? She said, no. And I said, well, I can't do anything for you because the phone, I just made an excuse. I said, my phone is my company phone and I can't be doing anything like that on it.
And she went, there's no chance you actually work. I'm sure you just bum around Thailand whilst your wife works for you instead. And he went, good point. Diablo, I'm getting ready to head to the airport. I'm going to count the number of Indian women wearing backpacks I see. Oh, different kind of backpacks, pal. But yeah, Honestly, I really enjoy him, MG. And to be fair, we got 82 people still watching him here. So I think Final Boss might be wrong on this one.
And she said, oh, yes, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, blah, 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 blah. I said, why don't you bring it to one of them oodles of phone shops?
MSIP, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, buddy. But yeah, Jesus Christ.
In the mall. I mean, oodles I'm talking about must be close to 100. Well, not maybe not 100, but a lot. And she said she already had. So I said to her, I had something to do. I was to do my online thing, to start my online thing.
I should have put a poll in the chat for this 5-bit. That's a good point. That's a good point. Thanks for query. Appreciate it. Yeah, I did.
And I just said to her that if she needed my help, not that I was going to do it for her, but I was giving her the benefit of the doubt. That if she
because she kept smiling at me whilst I was staring at her.
Needed me because I told her I've been living in Thailand 14 years. And that if she needed help, I could finish my online thing and I could probably go to one of the phone shops with her and explain her problem in my pidgin Thai. And she said, okay. So she waited. I started into my online thing. I thought it would take 45 minutes. And she waited. And just before I finished what I was doing, I noticed that she got up and she walked off with a rucksack on her back that she could carry a fridge in. I mean that, a huge thing. I said, well, I must have been right. There's more to that than meets the eye.
There's more of me than meets the eye. Oh wait, there's more to this than meets the eye, yes.
So I went off about my business, getting my microphone. It's all in the video that I made yesterday. And as I was walking around, about 20 minutes later, she was sitting there again. Now, I'm not saying... By the way, I Googled. I didn't Google, I ChatGPT'd this. Hello. I ChatGPT'd this. I put in all the details exactly as I told you now.
Thanks, Gina. It was originally tribute to Gino as we were covering some Kiki. But yes, obviously Panhandler as well.
Girl approached a stranger in a mall, phone locked, QR code, other person scans the QR code, and it came back with phishing. P-H-I-S-I-N-G.
You missed the extra H, but we'll get you.
Phishing scam. And it said
breaking news. Are Indian scammers? Yes.
Well, the ChatGPT said that the authorities in Thailand are aware of this. That's what it said. I'm not saying they are, that's what it said. And I did a bit of research then on in general.
It's fake humble, RC. It's all a game. It's all a game. It's fake humble, pal. But yeah. Talking about fake humble, 79 for you in here. Thank you very much. If you have enjoyed the stream, do hit that like button. If you can support me in any way, shape, or form, super tip and super shout are the most appreciated ways of involving yourself in the stream and contributing. Gifted memberships probably the second most preferred. Just keep some of these people coming back in. Also pops up a little email to them saying, oh, you've been gifted a membership from Echo. They're like, Echo? Who the fuck is Echo? And they might check me out. So yeah, that'd be greatly appreciated. Diablo says, Jesus Christ, just spend the $20 to go get a rub and tub. I think he's had a few of those in the past, pal, that's for sure.
About this QR stuff. Apparently, in Thailand and Vietnam, it's probably happening around the world as well. Obviously, it's happening around the world as well. When people pay by QR or you scan a QR, you're asked to scan a QR. What scammers
echopineapple@gmail.com. That's the one.
What they're doing is they're getting QR codes and sticking them over the genuine QR. And the trader, if you're buying something, for example, the trader won't know. You'll scan to pay, and the money.
Kiki, has everyone calmed down? Thai guy has that effect. Yes, he does. He does. Yeah, everyone's calmed down a bit, which is good. I called my mum. I bet you. No, I called your mum as well, Kiki.
Don't go into the trader's account. It'll go into the scammer's account. That's the best case scenario. Look at this. Isn't that wonderful? It's the rainy season.
Watering. Perfect.
Maybe it's not raining enough. What would have happened to me in that scenario?
Yeah, so Eckle Pineapple, so spelled as the actual pineapple at gmail.com. That's the one, pal. Brian using his membership, free milestone message for 5 months. Thank you, pal. Morning, everyone. Morning to you, buddy. Thank you very much.
Was, according to ChatGPT, that I'd scan the QR and my details would be compromised. My phone.
Or if you've got X, fat guy, you can send it to Eckle Pineapple, at Eckle Pineapple there as well.
Would be compromised, and my passwords, banking, and all that kind of stuff. It's not necessarily the act of scanning the QR itself, but it's where it takes you that it could be a kind of a.
That's where I'm a bad salesman. I should have been. Or Super Tip, Super Shout. You can send images through there as well.
A camouflage website that the scammer who's with you will tell you must key in this, that, and the other, your name and that. And once you do that, then it unlocks everything.
You know, it's on the weekdays. There's no Harry content because he's at school. So it's on the weekend. He has to deal with his son.
I've no proof that she was a scammer. But, 20-something Indian girl approaching the likes of me. Quit her job, left India, came here all by herself. I asked her, by the way, where was she living, and she mentioned somewhere.
Okay, that's not creepy either. Where do you live? Maybe she wasn't scamming, but she thought better off it.
Pratum.
I'm a terrible salesman. Terrible. Not been doing very good at all King of All Diffs. So you even got a little bandana. It cost me 50 quid to get these 2 bandanas, especially just for a little bit for you guys. Not appreciated, I tell you. I'm wasted here. I'm going to move to Thailand and do streams there. Yes, exactly. MZip gets it. He gets it.
It's not a million miles away from here. It's where all the Filipinos and lots of Indians live. And it's not an area that I would frequent, put it that way. But I don't know, she said something like that, and I just said I couldn't really understand her because of her accent. And I said, is it far from here? She's over.
Yeah, she ended up giving him 100 baht for him to leave. Good point, Stefan.
So if it's very far, if she was staying very far from where I met her, and her phone was locked, what was she doing very far? Why didn't she stay where the Indians are? And get.
You need that as an isolated drop. Yeah. 50 quid. Yeah, that's like $60, $70, MG. A lot of money, pal. Especially as YouTube takes 40% of it. So yeah, I'm pretty much a hero.
It's sorted. You see, there's lots more to that than meets the eye, and I can tell you, to me, that smelled like a scam. I told my wife, who's a banker, and she said immediately, because she's well up on it.
I swear to God, if by any miracle I get that, I'm gonna love having a hot tub, for sure. Here you go. He's already spent too much time thinking about this. It's almost like he fell for it. Yes, I'm with you. The word hero gets thrown around a lot. It does. Ty Guy, we're going to leave you there for a bit, I think. I want to do a little bit more Dabbleverse nonsense. Should we go back to Mercy Boy? What do you reckon? Let's see if he takes accountability and apologizes. Let's have a look.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. What am I doing here?
I wouldn't mind a sauna. I don't think I've got space for a sauna though. But yeah, aircon in the office, hot tub in the garden. I think that's it.
What am I doing here? Hang on, guys.
What are we doing here, boys?
I was credibly informed I was finished.
And he's not. People love him. You're back, Mersh. You're back. There's no way you can be finished. I'm going to show you how far back this goes because it's actually pretty uncomfortable. And then I'm going to take it off. So get ready. You ready? Yeah. I did want to shout out actually. Chap here yesterday, probably not here anymore. Did I get rid of it? Ah, shit. I thought I kept the chat. But he let us know about this. So yeah. You ready? Look how far back it goes. You ready? Look at it. Ain't that just way too much? Look. Look. How crazy is that? Oh. Oh. Gosh. There you go. Oh, that's better. Sorry, Matt, you were saying something.
I was told I wouldn't be here tonight. I was just listening to people moments ago saying I'm done. We're never going to see him again. Sorry.
1 second. So, fold that. How? What, like that? Then you won't be able to see any of the logo. What, like this? I'm not sure if I've hit. I'm not sure.
All the little pranks and the pizzas and the prank calls in the world and all your little reports ain't going to do shit. You are going to have to fucking kill me. And I'm afraid
if you fold it, it just looks shit. I'll follow a tutorial later.
What I see lined up in front of me, none of y'all got it in you. Send your little pizzas and your little things. You're going to have to fucking kill me before I ever stop. Just saying. So if anybody actually has that kind of shit in them, if you got that kind of fire, let's do 10 paces. Until then, it's all talk. It's all this. I get it. Up. I did a bad thing. But
you don't care and you'll keep doing it. So maybe that's why you're getting shit for it. Potentially. Maybe.
The people, the loudest people about this. It's insanity. It's insanity. It is like being in jail for like tax fraud. And I've got like fists and murderers and kid diddlers. And they're like, damn, you stealing from the government? That's up, dog. I wouldn't go that.
No, I don't think it's like that whatsoever.
That far. Unbelievable. Hi, everyone. How is everybody doing? Are we doing a little better? Now, I have seen, based off of just reports and who's live right now and everyone sniping each other, that not everyone has worked all this shit out of this system. I'm done.
Is that what the sector does? Do they just constantly snipe each other? Is that all their shows are? Because I'll be honest, I've not paid any attention. Only from when they force themselves into the Dabbleverse.
I'm done with this shit. I'm finished. I know other people aren't. That's fine. I really don't give a shit. I got my pound of flesh, you know? And I know I'm going to have to deal with some backlash. But like I said, I'm not going anywhere. So
yeah, you had nowhere to go. I don't think anyone thought you were going to go anywhere, pal, to be honest with you.
That about wraps it up. And I don't want to look, I know there's some people that are only going to tune in for this shit. I hate to break this to you, to all the people that are coming out to try to, oh, what's going on with the ice dancer? Oh, I can promise you this. Spoken with my audience. Been a month now, my audience. They don't care about this shit. They don't care about this shit.
You sure? I think they care a little bit about it.
They're bored with this shit. They want to move on from this shit. And I want to move on from this shit. So we will be moving on from this shit. Everyone else can screech into the void all.
I wish I had those kind of vibes, Mason, right now. I'm $150 away from the goal. Nowhere near. I'm not going to be able to even play the Nazi music later on in the stream.
Want. But like I said, this audience has had it. This audience has been dying to just go back to our old format. which we will be pretty much getting into towards the end of this week. Right now, with everything happening, I was thinking with body.
Oh, so it's like Buckman. Okay, got you. Hey, don't you dare. You cut that out.
Which is, by the way, something we very frequently do around here. So yeah, get ready for boring crime stuff tonight. Hey, by the way, the people yelling in all caps in the chat, I know. I'm fully aware that everybody who's moral about me right now is infinitely worse than me. And honestly, the only thing Ralph's ever done is.
So I'd imagine Ralph is worse than him, right? But any of the others, I guess they're all shit. I really struggle to follow these people. The only one I had any interest in was Mersh.
He's try and fail to do what I did. He's salty about that. Sorry, mine worked. Oh yeah, you know what, hey Gooey, we're not doing this tonight. Bye. Hey, by the way, you can bitch about me and moan about me. There's like 6 live streams with chat rooms you can go into and you can bitch about me. But we're done. We're done doing this. We're done hearing about this f***ing cunt. All right? This female cop is very frustrating, man. He's literally trying to report a dead body and you're like, well, you doing drugs? By the way, Happy Merchant, I'm not sweeping. I've covered it before. We don't king.
So it is funny because it is difficult at times to kind of like outright ignore your chat. I think I do a good job addressing pretty much all of you, to my detriment, I assume. But like the chap earlier who kind of wanted to call me out, and sometimes it's worth going over it. Other times, not so much. This maybe not so much. I don't know. Old format, using gamer words, trying too hard to be anti-woke, watching body cam footage. Yeah, about it.
Care. All right? Let me repeat this one more time. I do not care if Ethan Ralph dies right as I am saying these words. All right?
Gosh.
I do not care if Ralph, Kevin, Ice Dancer, Pot Awful, and any of these other fucking wannabes, I don't care if they are all dead as we.
I'm a fruit, that's for sure, fat guy. That is for sure. Thanks.
Speak. I don't care. If they're all doing whatever, I don't fucking care. Wow, I got dirt on Aaron. Again, don't fucking care. I don't care. Shout out.
Is it possible that he maybe cares a tiny bit? Maybe. What's cracking, NJ? How you doing, pal? You home yet? When you home? He's got his stream back next Wednesday. When you home? Is it this Wednesday or is it the following Wednesday? Because today's this Wednesday.
Kevin Meaney. I don't give a fuck. And Kevin tried to DM me on Instagram this weekend. I told him to burn in hell, and then I blocked him. I don't care to have any interactions with Ralph, with Kevin, with Brixton, or with any of these other fucking sickos. They all deserve each other. Go hang out in one of their various chat rooms and roll around in the fucking slop. All right? God bless you.
Okay, so week today, NJ Ranger's back with his shonen. Good work, pal. Good work.
Here we go. They're starting.
Nothing to see here, folks. We all want to move on. My audience wants to watch body cams while
they do.
I manically type to other people mid-show while saying nothing. Mersh, brother, it's over. Take this 5 and throw it in the offering plate.
Thank you, buddy.
Chuck's coat.
Thank you, buddy. By the way, guys, please feel free to give me 2s in the chat if you want to do something else.
Yeah, 2's in the chat, guys. It's been 2 hours, 2 out of 3 hours on this stream. I am going to do my best for the following 2 weeks to do 2-hour shows, 7 till 9 a.m., just to give you a little bit of something in the morning. Trying to give you guys something. If you have anything you'd like to give me in return, maybe money. God damn it, super tip or super shout would be great, or gifted memberships, or like stickers and all that nonsense is fine as well. Do really appreciate it. Thank you very much. But yes, thank you. Yeah, but 2 hours in, we're doing pretty good. Two out of 3. 1 to go. And what else have we got? We got a bit of Chad. We got a bit of the Vietnamese Mad Monk, which is pretty interesting. But yeah.
Ampamises for 5 says, so you're saying is you don't care about some gossiping bundles of sticks. Just making sure I got that right. I mean, look, I love to gossip like anyone else, but I don't want to gossip about my own shit. Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen.
Good work, Kiki. Yeah, let's start calling people out. Give me some of your money. Good work. Thank you, Kiki. Thanks, Terry, for 99 cents. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate you. Your angry face.
We got a special visitor. Weird. I was told.
Thanks, Val. Appreciate it. Cheers, 9185.
I was off. I was done. I was finished. I shouldn't be streaming. Why even bother? It's over for me. That's what I was told.
Everyone keeps telling me shit that does not turn out to be.
I can't. We're only at 363 or 3,000, Terry. All right. And also, I need to save the rest of the money myself.
True. Why is everyone lying to me all the time? Why does everyone keep saying the worst things are going to happen to me and then they never happen to me? Ladies and gentlemen, Trollier than now with 69 coffees, baby.
This is the most.
Yeah, that's about tree fitty. No, that makes up for last night, too. I think we're back.
Mersh, this is the perfect opportunity to channel rage into Jim.
No, I got the wife to check when Monday, so I'll ask her again tonight. But she checked Monday and it wasn't through. But I think it's only been about 5 working days.
Gym workouts. Maybe go full Al Snow on TRT.
I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about TRT for a while. I think now's the time.
Okay.
But if I go back to the gym, I'm not going to the nice gym that I used to go to because it's expensive and it's farther from my house. It's not by my old apartment anymore. I'll probably end up at a shitty Planet Fitness. I want to.
No, don't comment. You're fat. You can't comment on gyms.
I need to find a 24-hour spot because I'm a night guy. Everybody forgets I'm still a fat fuck, whatever. But remember,
King of All Diff says Echo hot tubs are really impulse stupid purchase. No one uses them after the second month they have them. That's why they're all over the internet used for sale. Or maybe I can buy one on the internet used for sale. King of All Diffs. What do you think? Huh? Smart, right? I don't know. What my dad done every so often when he retired was he would like rent one for like a week. And I used it pretty much all the time when he had them, when I would go to visit. So I don't know. I think I would. But yeah, it's trying to still. I got a refund in the end, Terry. I was fed up of waiting.
I lost like 40, 50 pounds in that 1 year, remember? And then I just fell off and started drinking again. And by the way, I'm only.
Well, I guess you're getting called a liar, Terry Nee. You're getting called a liar by King of All
One more
Diffs.
time, because there's still people coming in here and trying to make this a thing. This whole situation right now is not going to make Ralph relevant again. So stop this. Stop this. Stop making this recent thing about Ralph in any way. Let him rage to his 400 VIP like spots. But anyone in here trying to make this about Ralph, stop trying to
Okay, noted. Thank you, Mason.
make Ralph relevant, right? Stop trying to make Kevin Scampoli relevant. The literally thing that makes them both most relevant.
Yeah, but you can get like one of those bucket things, right? 9185, essentially, for an ice bath. But you would only do that to go in and be like, oh, fuck, and then get out. Whereas hot tub is great for just staying for ages. You did say aircon, to be fair, or whatever.
Right now is that they come in the same bitch as me at one point. That is the only thing. They're both clinging to the fact that we all came in the same bitch's ass.
Yeah, that's why I want to get a proper one, Terry Nee, so I can get like the setup underneath and, you know, the surrounding like decking area and all that jazz. But yeah. Shut up, Red. Shut up.
Ball with no lube. So Stop trying to make this a thing that's going to make him relevant again. He hasn't been for months. Enough. Imagine making anything about this. If I'm pathetic, where are you on the peck?
I was about to say that sounds awesome written, but then you followed it up with "and poor." So not as awesome.
Order, Ralph. You sent her flowers. I got her fired. Shut up. We are not the same.
Mersh flexing having a sugar daddy who always comes in and gives him 69 coffees as an own to his detractors. Now checks out.
Yeah, that's right. Now the claim is going to be this guy's been made up for, what, 5 years now? 6 years we've been making this up?
On one hand, getting her fired.
I'm planning on inviting Rochi over, mate. That's the plan, one pun. But yeah. Oh god, that doesn't sound good written at all. But yes, yeah, dear oh dear. Yes, thank you very much, everyone, for hanging around with me. I do appreciate it. I hope it provides you something on your weekdays. I have put a poll out to do the next 2 weeks, but we'll see. I'll try my best to do them, but it is a bit of an inconvenience. Even now, I should be doing more helpful stuff rather than just sitting here watching clips and talking to you, like as fun as it is. But yeah,
it was kind of shitty. But
it's Australian again.
She was breaking confidentiality by sharing documents from work. She deserved to be fired for that, for sure. It's not Mersh's fault. Bricks shared shit she shouldn't have.
All right. Well, I mean, everybody, that's the general take. Thank you for the 5, but we don't, again, this isn't going to be a fucking thing I want to talk about every night, I literally addressed it. And I generally am somebody who likes to address something once. So it's like, you know what I mean? Jahar said, I'm sorry, it's too funny. I have to read it. Because I wanted Mersh to get back with Brixton because it'd be funny. I don't think it'll happen now. Hey, man, never say never, babe.
Yeah, I could be doing that, or I could be doing a few extra chores, though, fat guy. You know what I mean? I'm sure I know which one you prefer.
Affairs of the heart are complicated. That's a joke, by the way. It's a joke. Yeah, I've come back from worse than this before.
See right here, bud.
I got this bitch Morgan fired like 10 years ago. She after that, believe it or not. We're just having fun, folks. It's a comedy show. We're just having a little fun. We're trying. Guys, remember when we used to joke around about my life and stuff, and we'd have fun and we'd have laughs? Come to the coast, have some laughs. We kind of need to get back into that. I think we're all in agreement there. Kelly Katz and damn mercy. No, let me tell you, that situation was perhaps maybe not as crazy as this one. I think this one the internet made this ugly. I would say for a non-internet situation 10 years ago, that was a. By the way, Rob Not for Trump said, "So you're a serial piece of shit." I told that story 100 times on this show. Nobody gave a.
So it's other people's fault, I guess. Yeah, all right, okay. If he's kind of like, I'm a piece of shit, and you don't believe him, I guess it is kind of on you. Yeah, you've won me round.
I told that story 100 times on this show, and you never cried about it. Stop it. You're only mad now.
You can decide at any point.
Nobody was mad when I got some bar manager in Ybor fired when I told this story 50 times. All right? Sorry, but similar situation. And
he was cheating on you as well. Is that the similar situation? Dear, oh dear. Shirley, hello, mate. You know what the funniest thing about this situation is? He's shackled to Dabbleverse for the rest of his streaming life. Yeah, and I do find it interesting that normally you get proper, no offense, like losers who are kind of like, I'm not in the Dabbleverse. I don't want to be in the Dabbleverse. And it's like, yeah, because no one's interested in you, But with Mersh, he was very much kind of like, oh, I'm not in Dabbleverse. I created Dabbleverse. I'm not in the Dabbleverse. I created it. Okay, I'll be in it. Oh, now I don't want to be in it because everyone's trying to get rid of me. And then he came back to Dabbleverse. I don't know. I can't follow it. What's going on, Connor, you nerd? How's it going, pal? Mr. MSIP, Eccles' wife got Eccles fired. It wasn't this fucked up. Not quite what happened. But yeah, we did do a little poll. People do seem to be quite interested in a potential mini morning show for the next 2 weeks. I'll do my best. I can't guarantee it because obviously I do have to prepare stuff before the stream as well. So I'm just trying to think if I actually have time for it. I'll try for you guys. For the 86 of you here, I'll do my best. But yeah, everyone's late today. Everyone's late. If you are late and you want to help the show in any way, shape or form, you can hit like. You can leave a comment. You can hype up the video afterwards on your phone. Whilst the stream's going, you can support us with Super Tip or Super Shout. Both those ways I get to keep a majority of the money. And you get to use AI voices, songs, videos, images, stickers, badges, all that shit. Alternatively, you can support me on YouTube. They do take 40%, but gifted memberships are a great way to go. They manage to stick people with a little membership thing. So, yeah. I want 24. You do not 5-hit. That's not a chance. Not a chance. I'll do my best. Guys.
A little different, but similar. And was bragging to me like, hey, I want to get my boss shut down and get his whole bar shut down and get him arrested for pouring like cheap liquor into expensive liquor. Like she literally texted me.
Yeah, I think I've got 2 weeks of training Diablo, so I think technically I might be able to get away with it. It's kind of like overnights as well, so it depends. I'll see what I can
all
do.
this, and then like 3 days later, she was like, "Oh, by the way, my ex-boyfriend has been your ex-girlfriend, who I lived with at the time, and we robbed your house." And she did. She got her ex-boyfriend because it was a little complicated situation. It was a chick at work. And then she had this boyfriend, right? And she was gonna.
We don't do sniping here, unfortunately, Kat. As much as that would probably bring in the big bucks, we do boring, respectful review shows where we comment on stuff. And that's it. All right. That's all we do.
Leave her boyfriend for me. And she didn't. And then we broke it off or whatever. And then that was pretty much the end of it. We were still able to even work together, whatever. It was not, we didn't get along, but we were able to work together. And then we ended up working at different places, getting jobs at different bars. And then we ran into each other like a few months later and it was all cool again. And it was like, what are you doing? And she was like, what are you doing? And then we like,
just in case any of you need confirmation, if Connor's a massive nerd, he's currently camping for the week. So I think we all know what that means. He's probably doing this right now whilst watching the chat.
So the ex, I left out the girl I was dating. So when she went back to her boyfriend, I started dating her best friend, which was a mess. And then
all guilty of it, Jules. They all seem to be guilty of it for some reason. It seems to be an obsession.
me and the best friend broke up, but we'd still live together because she needed money for rent. I was on probation, so I needed a place to stay close to town where I worked. And then she started like when we were already broken up. Then the guy that was dating her back in the day started my ex, right? And then this chick admitted to me, like, yeah, we.
All right, don't try to sell me a good time, Connor. Jesus Christ. How quickly can we raise money to fly Ecuador, Connor's camping, and have him destroy his campsite dressed as a bear? I don't think I think we're at a point now where people have kind of run out of money for the month, which is understandable. I think I've pretty much bled you guys dry for this month. So thank you very much for your support. I don't think there's anything left in the kitty, unfortunately. So we might have to skip the bear reenactment. But yeah. Send it my way. Let's see what we can do. Premium. Who can listen to this fuck talk for more than 2 seconds? Hey, I try my best. Man. Jesus Christ. My voice isn't for you. It's not for you. I get it.
We had a plan. He was going to start fucking her, and then we stole a bunch of shit from your house. And then I verified that a lot of our shit was stolen. So I went to her boss, and I was like,
okay, we're going to have a hard few days, and that's understandable.
Hey, I don't think this should be a bar manager if she wants you to get arrested. I was a mess back then. I was a whole mess. But now Rob, not for Trump's like, oh, wow, so you really do that? No, I told this story a million times. Nobody was mad. Nobody.
I get it. I just be hilarious and pretend it's about me. Isaac, it's kind of my thing.
He was mad when I told that story.
Mersh said it himself in his manifesto. You know, Ralph was raw dogging you, not me.
Oh, that was
Who do you think I could get fired? Who could I get fired so I can get some of this Mersh hatred? Yeah, I fucking got you every time, Isaac. I'm fucking brilliant at this shit.
Trust me, there was nothing in anything I ever said to her that I was upset about Ralph. Trust me. It's like, no, he's not even a.
I've talked to the wife a few times about this, Servosif. Like not for now, but like in the short term future. And I think we've agreed on not doing it as much as it would be fun. I think we're just going to go places, and if we go America, we'll rent one there, obviously, because we could go around Europe in it technically, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I'll try. I'll see what I can do. But yeah.
A game on the chessboard. Dan Snot says, I think Mersh needs to get back with Joy. He needs more joy in his life. Have you seen Joy? Ooh, I dodged a very big fat Greek bullet with that one. Like, she's the size of a house now. She was like model skinny when I knew her back in her 20s.
Mersh.
Hey Ray, I saw you get mentioned in Buckman's stream. I can't quite remember why. I think you sent a super chat and they weren't impressed. Or was it Hughesy's maybe?
You indirectly killed Wolf by getting his mom fired. How will she buy cat food now? You're basically the dog stabber. How could you?
Okay, this is honestly, I hope that's somebody kidding. But literally the way people want to believe it, right?
Premium, I've got a caravan. I'm moving to south of Europe soon with my dog. Holland gets nasty in October. Oh, fair enough. Enjoy, pal. Enjoy.
Now, yeah, fine, yeah. By the way, Rob Not for Trump said, yeah, she sent stuff in good faith to you and Kevin. Kevin didn't mail them to her employer. Yeah, no, he just played audio and her on a podcast. That's way better. He just, according to her, she told me, yeah, all he did was punch her in the face when they were together, according to her. So, no, but you're right. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible guy. Rob Not for Trump is like really trying to stretch some logic to get.
Jesus Christ. Sorry. I think I'm done with that. I think I'm done with that. Dear idea. The Hughesy stream was a real bunch of fucking useless nobodies. Well, you heard it here first, I guess. Heard it here first. Thank you, everyone, hanging out. About 100 of you crazy people. Thank you. If you don't mind hitting that like button, that'd be great. Do you want to see something a little bit crazy, something a little bit different? So this isn't Thai guy. This is a Vietnamese mad monk. He is bonkers. He streams nonstop. We raided him yesterday. And he banned everyone who was in his chat. NJ Ranger sent him money and he banned NJ Ranger for it. Anyone who sends me money, you also be banned. I assume that's why. Yeah, you're going to get banned if you send me anything. So don't do it. But yes, a little bit of monk life. So this is one of his 10, 15 streams that he did yesterday. Not even joking. But yeah. Are we as opposed to watching Echo Pineapple Gummy? I don't get it. Pal. Oh, you're talking to Ray. About Ray, got you. Okay. Yes, Rochi is a regular on that show, so please do not be offensive towards Hughesy whilst he's in the chat. There you go, that threw me off. I forgot people will call Ray something different. But yeah. NJ Ranger asked a simple question. BY, thank you very much for the 2. It's been fun. Thanks, pal. If you're off, you're off. I'll see you soon. But yeah, let's have a little look. We don't have a clip of NJ Ranger getting banned, but I saw this video earlier, and he's essentially got another idiot like himself on, but he's trying to out idiot the idiot. Let me see what you think.
What? It's on your end. How is it possible that it's me? It's just here. You're only here.
So the guy to the left, if you need telling, is the mad, is the mad chap.
How is it possible that I'm echoing into myself? It's you that are echoing, you fool. You're broken. Your channel's broken. Everything's broken in you.
You are broken.
YouTube's broken. YouTube's fucking.
You're broken. Dear, oh dear. Thank you, Just Jules, for the $4.99. I never knew the Vietnamese monks chanted to the wedding singer soundtrack. Changed the whole way I looked at Buddhism. Thank you very much. Honestly, he's insane. He's absolutely insane. But oh, you're just getting yourself banned. I get you. Sorry. He's bonkers. But it was fun watching people. I had it on in the background, and I just see people chatting every so often. So yeah, it's very good. Don't ever send me to that guy's show again. Fair enough.
Fucking messing with all this stuff. Join that stream, man.
All right. Which one?
Am I live on my YouTube channel?
I don't care.
Am I? I'm asking if I am.
So here's the other chap. Here's the guy that he's having a contest with. There you go. I think if you're prod enough,
I
you
won
get.
a contest. I won a contest.
I won a
No,
contest
you fucking
too.
didn't. You
No, you fucking didn't.
Yeah, you're live. Congratulations.
All right.
Put in everything.
Now, can you guys hear me? So come over to my channel, guys. My channel is called Monk Life Meditation. I just started a live stream with this Shiva guy. It's higher quality. It's higher video quality.
So he's immediately trying to steal people from him, which is beautiful. Just thank you again for another fortnight. Thank you, mate. It's very generous of you. I apologized to him for masturbating and didn't get blocked. Maybe try a different approach, people. Okay, there you go. Jules gets it. So apologize for masturbating, and he may not block you. I think that was the gist. Thank you.
Shut up. It's higher quality. It's higher audio quality. It's higher video quality. Studio mic. You want to hear me do my special throat singing that I'm famous for? My throat
No.
singing blessings.
Nah. Whoa, what is that?
The guy on the right reminds me of Mir a little bit. Like about 5 years in Thailand, Mir, or Vietnam. Right, okay, well, I've got to go in his chat and apologize then if you guys were all furiously masturbating towards him.
People like you make me sick. Why are you breaking? Why is everything breaking? Is this working or not? Is this stuff working or not? Is it working or not? It's just totally crashed. It's totally...
Another shout out to Servos. Thank you, mate. 2 out of 2 gems so far. You recommend
totally trash. Is it working or not? Fix your stupid camera, Shiva. Fix your camera.
Yes. Maybe I will get a certain voice added to Super Shout. Let's see.
Playing games. You're always doing this stuff, Shiva. You're always doing this stuff. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. You don't play games like that, or I'll wring your fucking neck. Do you understand that?
Vietnamese Mad Monk. We're working on a name. He can't be Thai guy. Matt. What do you call him, A. Thompson? Something like Mad Monk.
You little weasel. You always assume that I'm playing weaseling games like that because you are a weasel. Because you're a weasel.
Whoa, very disrespectful, very uncultured, very uncalled for.
You're a weasel.
That's
That's not the name you use for him, A. Thompson. Stop being useless. Jesus Christ. Is this Bacon Bits out? Yeah, Bacon Bits on the left and Mia on the right, I think.
Animal abuse, and that's
You're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. Okay, do that. We want to play that game. We'll play that game. Put your cameras in front of you. If you want to have a much more high quality experience, come over to my stream, Monk Life Meditation, 4K live stream.
Just steal it, outright stealing his views.
How's that sound?
Nah, it sounds pretty bad.
How does a 4K live stream sound to you guys?
Freaking garbos.
If somebody donates $100, I will set up my 4K camera and I will do a 1080p 60 FPS live stream with new technology that I've created.
Oh yeah, shit! I was watching something earlier where he was developing new technology. I was going to use that. I chose this instead because this is just better. But he's brilliant. He's bonkers. He's insane. It's hard to be in a chat. That's for sure.
Wow. Listen, you know where the vibe is. You know where the energy is. You know where the potency is.
Did you guys hear what I just said? If somebody donates $100, I will set up my camera. I will set up my laptop.
He does have something as well. If you get banned by him in a chat, which everyone seems to get banned, you can buy an unblock for $50. So yeah, MSIP, this guy almost reminds me of Richie the Barber. Do you know about him? I don't, MSIP. I don't, pal, unfortunately. No.
Laptop, I'll do a 4K. I'll use my 4K camera to do a 1080p 60 FPS live stream.
Ooh, fancy.
He doesn't address anything because he's not involved with anything in that way. He doesn't care in anything in that way. Truly, he does not.
Echo, how much has come on with face paint? What, try to recreate that? Or I don't know. Be tricky as well because I'd have to get the missus to do it. But yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, that's a good question, Peanut Butter. Are you paying the $50 to get unbanned or not? What's going on? Jesus Christ.
Wow. What's ew about having a virgin wife? I thought that's what you were all about. Aren't you known as Shiva the Virgin Hunter? What?
Jesus Christ. Tell you what, if you guys give me the $50, I'll make sure he gets it. How about that?
You'd no longer.
No, the Packy wife doesn't come on stream, BY. We've seen his Downsy wife, though, at the chap on
I
the
want a
left.
virgin wife. You no longer want a virgin wife.
To Domo Agro, thanks for $2 to the face paint fund. Thanks, mate. Thanks for earlier as well. Cheers for hearing me out, mate. I appreciate that. It's decent earlier.
Are you being for real right now?
Honest to God, he does so many of these streams. I felt a bit uncomfortable 9185, I'll be honest, when we saw it. A little bit.
Because they've done nothing but make the go live feature worse. Like the person that you're going live with, the people in your channel can't fucking click and see my fucking channel. It's just a fucking rectangle box with a video feed. Hello, YouTube, are you out there? Why don't you improve this shit?
that's their stream. Oh dear. So you got a little bit extra. But yeah, I said he looked like Mir. The guy on the right looks a lot like Mir. Jeez. If you have enjoyed the show, we're nearly at the end. Do hit that like button. I appreciate it greatly. If not, you know how to support me. If you want to, what we got? We got two more things. Should we play a little bit of Chad? A bit of Chadley? What do you reckon? It's not much of it, but it's the Dirty Jersey rap. Thanks, NJ, for the 199. Hello, Frisco. There's not going to be any of that nonsense over here, NJ Ranger. Thank you very much. Cheers, though, pal. Appreciate it. Very good of you. Very good of you indeed. Let's have a tiny bit tiny bit off the old Chadley.
The lost Patrick Melton Chad Zumach episode when we first met.
It is funny. Yes, Stallion did mention him in the chat, and I was, oh shit, good work, A. Thompson. Yeah, good work. If this is the kind of peace Monks obtains, I'm good. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. It's a bit strange.
Audio only. I think Bill from Jersey and Big Hog Rob found him. They went digging like a...
I got told, Ray, I'm not supposed to send you guys to these people. But it's Monk Life Meditation. He goes live all the time. He's literally live now. Like, no word of lie, he's literally live now. It's at Monk Life. But yeah, here you go. There you go. Pop in, say hi, say the pineapple sent you. But yeah, I'm not sending them again, mate.
Loser. I'm just kidding. You guys aren't losers. Were you aware that I met Patrick Melton at Gotham Pizza in Ormond Beach, and he blew me in the parking lot? Literally,
oh gosh,
the throat goat. I believe it. I 100% believe that he blew you. I really do believe, and I stand by this. I stand by that. I believe Patrick Melton and Josh Denny had a sexual encounter. That's why Josh Denny hates him so much. I've said that numerous times, and I stand by it. I believe they were...
Some joker gifted me a membership. Well, to be grateful for gifted, mate. Gifted are a rare thing here and there. Who am I going to send you to? PSAP. There you go. Save that for later. You can either be nice or mean. Your choice. But yeah.
Drunk and high one night. Melton made a move on
He won't be stealing Monk, Hefe. Not a chance.
on
Not
him.
a chance.
Denny went with it. And then, he sobered up the next day. He's embarrassed.
Yeah, I get sent a lot, MZip. I'll follow him and have a look, and if it's any good, I'll bring it too. For sure. What? What the shit? Oh my god. See, it's what all the big channels do. They just steal your shit. Sons of bitches.
Because Patrick kept trying to be friends with him, and Denny doesn't want anything to do.
Luckily, Sir Vosif doesn't have a channel, so technically I can't claim to have it stole from him.
Deal with him.
No, but I did watch it, Connor. It was entertaining, I should say. Very entertaining. He killed it, though. I think he got like $150 in super chat. So, hey, more power to you, Buckman. You finally using that spazzy feature of yourself to your advantage. So, yeah, good work. Good work.
I believe that 100%. You can just tell. You just know. You can see it. But I believe that, Salvador M. You, Ray, Gary Owen, ever been to East Palestine, Ohio?
Hey, Slacker. How you doing, Jenna? Morning.
No, but I did see Gary Owen at a Lifetime Fitness in Cincinnati. Outside of Cincinnati. Where was it? And he was a dickhead.
Hi, FKA, you son of a bitch.
I'll tell you exactly. In Dublin, Ohio. No, not Dublin. It was Lifetime Fitness, Mason, Ohio. I was working the Liberty Funny Bone with Godfrey. And we got passes to the Lifetime Fitness in Mason. And Godfrey blew me off, so I went by myself. And Gary Owen was working there. I guess Gary Owen lives in the Cincinnati area. And I go, hey, Gary's a comedian. I'm a comedian. I've never met Gary Owen. I'm going to go up to Gary Owen and say, hey, I'm a comic. How are you? And he could not have been a bigger dick. That's a fact.
See, that's why I didn't want to go up to people in Vegas. Hi, I'm a part-time streamer. How are you? Just doesn't work. Doesn't work, Chad.
So I don't like Gary Owen. My cousin Jill texted me. She's like, have you ever heard of Gary Owen? He's so funny. And I texted Jill. I go, he's an asshole. She's like, oh, I didn't know. She's like, I don't like him anymore. That's how much influence I have over my cousin Jill. All right, this was from, what year was this? This is 4 years ago. If I only knew what I know now. If I only know what I knew now. We're going to listen to a little bit of it because it's just audio, but it's interesting to say the least. If we only knew.
Is it?
You made the adjustments you needed. Wait, hold on, let me back this up. Hey, Patrick, you're going to love this
I love
dude.
how I'm his boy, and
Wait, hold on. It's interesting how this is like the first weekend at the Comedy Condo in Tulsa where I stayed with Melton. It was coming right out of COVID. Just the back.
So they're BFFs. It's all a work. They're all lying, guys. They're all best pals.
Track a little bit, give you a little backstory. There's these comedy clubs. For some reason, I was obsessed on trying to get into. They were called the
Hey, Ballsy. Did you get banned, Ray? Did you get banned
Looney
already?
Bins. And they're shit rooms. They were. I think the booker who booked me ended up dying, and Patrick Melton was friends with him, knew him. That's why he got to headline him. But they're like 4 rooms. One's like in Biloxi, one's in Tulsa, one's in Oklahoma, and I forgot where the other one was. But for some reason, all the years I was being a road comic, they would never book me.
Show it to him, BY. Show him. See what he's got to say about it.
And I just became obsessed with getting into these dumb rooms. And finally, out of COVID, the guy booked me. And I did a week in Oklahoma with Trix, who's a Vegas comic, a black guy who's into feet. He has a
That's what I heard, Just Jules, because he wouldn't give him any more stage time, apparently.
feet footish. And then the weekend after, I did in Tulsa with Melton. Now, going there prior to that, Earl Skakel told me, you're going to love this guy. He's great. And that's all I knew about Patrick Melton. That was it. I never heard of him until then. No one's ever brought his name up. Know nothing about him. And I'm being cordial. I'm being nice. I got along with him all weekend. I kept my distance because he was weird. He just sat
You're asking him what that super tip thing is. He's like, none of your business. Yeah, we got it.
in the living room vaping and watching Stephen Crowder and Two Bears in One Cave. Like literally all night, all day. He would not move. He just sat there and vaped and watched TV. The only time I saw him standing or doing anything is at the comedy club. That was it. But here's the podcast we did. We did a swap cast at the time.
Vaping and watching Crowder. What's his name? NJ Ranger? I've fucking roasted. Fucking got him.
as well that has yet to be published. Please enjoy that. Again, sorry for the delay on the podcast. You know how this road stuff goes, but there is more coming.
1 second. A neutral party has entered. Chadjectives. Hello, Chadjectives. Chad brings up Melton to anyone who'll listen. Seems like a few people were listening yesterday. And Dirty Jersey, give it a little clip as well.
Thanks for your patience. I love you all. You're my children. Call your dads. None of that makes sense. Bye.
Hey, Patrick Melton. I'm Chad Zumock.
Do you see why we check levels? Now you're screaming. Why are you going into a whole different character now?
Nobody gives a shit.
Oh, my God.
It's podcasting.
Now I understand Kevin Brennan's side of it.
Too soon.
Hi, everybody. We're doing a co-cast, so if you're listening to my podcast, Nobody Likes Onions, this is Chad Zumock. I'm working with him this weekend here in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
We are in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but
Just in general or now, Jules? Just in general?
I will say this about you, Patrick Melton.
Explain to your audience who I am, because
Patrick Melton, I knew who he was. I knew your name. I just knew it from somewhere. I don't know why.
Yeah, you're in the biz.
And then Earl Skakel goes, "You're working with my boy Patrick. You're gonna love this."
I love
dude.
how I'm his boy.
See, it's all rigged, Kiki. They all know each other. They're all best friends. They're all buddies. They're just pretending. It's all pretending.
Boy, and I've literally never met this guy.
He said he never met you, but he loves everything you do. So
just bullying a minute.
He goes, "You're in good hands. You guys are gonna be fast friends, best friends." And I go, "Okay, good job, Earl." So I met you, and you're cool. We have the same.
Oh, okay, he's cool. Cool.
And you're funny.
The energy. Yeah.
It was just like, okay, I like this dude. He's a good dude. So.
Oh, there you go. Get along, gang. Exactly. Fat guy gets
Earl
it.
was right. He called his shot, and you never met Earl. I've met Earl a million times.
Yeah, I don't.
How did you never meet Earl?
I don't know. What do you mean? How did you never meet
He's
Earl?
always
There's
around.
7 billion people on the planet.
It's weird. Like Earl's like like Melton lived in LA for so long, and he was supposed to be in the scene. Like everyone in the LA comedy scene just knows Earl, so that was what's weird about it.
Never met Earl Skakel.
But Earl's always hanging out. He's always out.
Now you're holding the mic away and you're being quiet. You know, this is just.
What do you want me to do?
Now
busting balls. His MO right there.
you're screaming. You know, back it up. When you don't have headphones, it's.
Mr. NJ Ranger, thank you for the 199, buddy. No ball left unwashed. 100%. 100%. Isn't it interesting how well they get along? What a conspiracy. What a conspiracy this all is. But yeah. Next Wednesday, Tio, a week today. Put it in your calendar, buddy. Put it in your calendar. Yes. But if you're enjoying this right now, you can always hit the like button instead. If you hate hitting the like button, but you like sending money, I guess you can use Super Tip or Super Shout. But if you don't like sending money to people that you don't know, but you like YouTube because it's a nice friendly company, you can use super chats here, super stickers, and gifted memberships. All of that jazz. But yeah.
Tough.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I never met Earl.
Right, that's too far, Genta. That's too far now. Come on. Friend of the show, hello. When do you sing karaoke? Maybe after the hot tub. Maybe that's one.
I do this whole running bit on my show where I just keep.
All right. That's enough. That's enough gentle ribbon.
Tormenting this idiot Ty Rivera,
Yes.
this comedian who just goes around lying about everybody. He's the most toxic motherfucker in the business.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Any self-awareness? Just goes around lying about everybody. Most toxic motherfucker in the business. Are you looking in the mirror?
And I mean, that's probably not true.
He
at all.
follows me on Twitter, so
I mean, he's not up there with like Harvey Weinstein.
It's probably your best friend then if he follows you on X.
But if he had any clout, he probably would be.
So he doesn't rape women?
No, I don't think so. Well, you know, I can't speak for what he does in his spare time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Earl, I guess, just started.
Hey, just for the record, Ty, I don't know you. Don't unfollow me. I'm just listening.
You don't want to lose a follower. You're like, look, we need everyone we can get.
No, I think he's looking into his camera, KB. But yeah. Any self-awareness? What?
Yeah.
No, but it's been a fun weekend. I think we've had. You saw me Wednesday night was my first time.
Hefe Close says Pine Bro show is growing. Let us know the new time slot. I'm still trying to consider whether I'm going to do it, pal, because it's a lot of effort. More than you'd think, especially whilst I'm going through it. But I will try to do it from the 31st until the 11th, 7 a.m. until 9 a.m. I'll do my best. Isaac Pinebro, best morning show. But thank you. I appreciate it.
Lining in a year, and it was really fucking rough. I beat myself up for 24 fucking hours.
I watch you. Trust me, I've been there. I've seen it. Yeah, I know.
That is the plan, Kiki. But unfortunately, I kind of have very small standards. But I try to hit those very small standards. No, it's fine. I love waking up at 4:30 for this horseshit. Apologies.
You're doing. By the way, I'm being a nice guy here. That's all I'm doing is being a nice guy. Like, if you had any idea how bad he bombed, it was brutal. Like, I just mopped the floor with him. I still have tape on my nose from earlier. I had tape on my nose from the gym. But I fucking mopped the floor with him. It was like watching him. I'm just being nice. Like, I felt bad. I've said this for years. Like, I was like, oh no, this guy sucks. Oh, I really felt bad. I was like, I gotta tone it back this weekend. Because at the time, like, I heard he was a good guy and he was being nice. But I mean, he looked like an open micer. It was that bad.
Can we just agree they're all bad? Can we just kind of just put a line under that?
And it's just like you just got to do it.
Well, if you have a bad show as a comic, like, you just don't. The only thing that can make you feel good again is like a good show.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's not like if you finish at 11 p.m. at night, you can just head to another show and knock it out. You got to wait 24 fucking hours to get your medicine.
What was funny is I saw you on stage. You're like self-doubting and like, oh, I'm bombing. You're calling your shit out. I go, dude, you're actually doing okay, but you're making it worse.
I love that he mentions it on his stream. I remember when you were doing so bad at stand up, and I was like, no, you're not doing as bad. Like, you're doing bad, but you're not doing that bad. And that's a good time.
He wasn't doing okay. And he was like really bad, like self doubt. It was like open micer shit. Like I was like, this guy just doesn't have it. He just.
I don't think so. 9185.
Not a good comic.
That's just being an 18-year comic. Like my okay is better than most open micers' best.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
Yeah. Hopefully.
It was bad.
But to your defense, you did.
This is me being a nice guy right here. To your defense.
Fucking 180 the next day.
Yeah.
He did much better, but it still wasn't good.
Well, I came back.
No, Pat, I was trying not to count other people's money. Trying my best not to. I'm trying. Peanut Butter, when you and Nick ranked all the comics in Dabbleverse a while ago, do you remember the conclusions you guys came to? Yes. KB number 1. So this was out of 5 people that we reviewed. KB number 1. It was Chad Zumok number 2. Ray DeVito number 3. I think Shuli number 4. And I think it was actually Mr. Melton number 5. Maybe 5 and 4 switched. I think, potentially. But yeah. Oh, I wonder who this is. Hello, random person. But yes, hope you're doing well.
For people that don't know, on my YouTube channel, I'm like doing this daily vlog where I'm showing clips and stuff from every show that I do. Like some.
If you remember, go have a look. It was quite a good little members only one, to be fair. But yeah, no, we only covered 5. Maybe we should do them all again, Connor. But we found the ones that we could find like clips off online to watch. Are they breathing? Maybe. Right. Can I call you Younger Vibes? I'm just going to call you Younger Vibes anyway, if that helps. But yeah, maybe. I'd need to see the clips though, to be fair. But yeah. Yes, final shout out if you do want to help in any way, shape or form. Super tip, super shout are greatly appreciated. I get to keep most of it. Or you can obviously gift memberships here. That would be appreciated as well. Quite a lot of them are dropping off, which is understandable. But we do seem to be getting quite a lot of traction lately. So if we can try to get people to stick around, that'd be great.
Crowd work, but I'm also like making myself work on bits.
How's that going?
And if I
remember when you were a comic, Melton, when you would work on things and you wouldn't play other people's shit.
Yeah, just to clarify, he was 2 out of 5. In no way did he kill Chad. Just to let you know, just to be fair.
What happened to that? You just went full red bar.
If I tell my podcast listeners that I'm going to do that, they'll.
I don't know. I kind of moved on.
Expect it, and then it makes me do it. So I'm literally having to sit down with my notebook and go over my jokes.
Remember what it was like working on stuff and trying to build something? You remember that? That's what I'm trying to do. And now you just threw all that out the window, you know, that code you used to live by, but now it's not there anymore.
Mickey, you got to send me it then, because the one we saw was terrible. Like, genuinely, like, really bad. And I did say in the video, I said, maybe we just chose a bad one, but the one that we watched was real bad.
But yeah, it was a totally different night and day. Thursday, I got my shit together. I was like, I gotta know jokes.
But no, as like a football player, every given Sunday you made the adjustment.
Yeah, apologies. I'm gonna have to keep calling you that. I do.
You needed to make, and then you came out swinging. I go, okay.
Yeah.
I could tell you're a good comic.
It was 100%.
And at the end of the day, like that second show Thursday, or the second show after he bombed,
yeah, no, exactly, Mickey. We watched the clip. I don't think we found it special at that time. Again, it's quite early on as well, so I think I let Nick look. So yeah, there you go. What are you doing? A morning show for unemployed people just to go against Steel Toe? He's stupid for doing it too. What am I doing? No, I'm just doing a morning show where people can watch and have fun if they want to. Not really. Nothing sinister. But yeah. Yes, FA. Yes, there was power.
Said, I'm going to pull it back a little bit because I was fucking on fire. I was killing machine gun. And I was just like, I felt so bad that I was going to pull it back. I go, all right, this guy's a nice guy. I don't want to fucking him hating me because I'm fucking blowing him out of the water.
Better than but this is legit. Like on Wednesday night, I got up there several times and blank. Like, I know I have 3 hours of jokes, and I couldn't think of a joke.
3 hours. You didn't have that repetition.
Yeah, it's a muscle. It really is a muscle memory.
Yeah. It's funny how he just abandoned all this. This is like, and how shitty he is to me. It's just funny. You can go listen to it. I don't feel like listening to it anymore.
All right, if you can't be asked, we can't be asked, pal. I think that's fair. Let's take you off the screen. Thank you, Dirty Jersey Rat. Go give him a like, a little comment, maybe a hype, all that jazz if you enjoyed that. Same with Stallion19, always bringing the goods. Very good, very good, very good. Dear, oh dear. So what have we got? We got 10 more minutes. We got Tie Guy, or we got a little bit more Kiki, but it's got Gino in it, and they're talking about the late great Dolly Parton. I guess we can play So Far Joe Burrow's clip. Let's play that. But yeah. Too late, friend of show. I'm already upset.
For the clip. Well, here we are. I need a little palate cleanser. Then we have
Sent you a video on X about Dolly Parton.
Oh, let's watch it. Poor Dolly.
Just to clarify, sad and everything, but she was 8 years old, so yeah. Like, it's not a shock, right? But yeah.
Oh.
It's me. I'm finally going to get my vaccine.
Oh no. What is this, Gino?
You never saw that?
No, what?
She's a national treasure. She never got involved in politics, and everyone begged her to do this.
What is this?
Play it.
When is this from?
It's from fucking, when.
It's me.
Is it her talking about COVID? Jesus Christ, Gene.
Finally going to get my vaccine. I'm so excited.
What a great guess that was.
I've been waiting a while. I'm old enough to get it, and I'm.
Leave it to Eugene.
All right, can we maybe, so far Joe Burrow, Stallion, if you're going to clip her, can you reach out and help her with her volume, please? Because this is ridiculous. Ridiculous that you're putting out clips from this person where it's just non-stop echoing. And it's not funny at her expense. It's just piss poor, I think, anyway. So please, Kiki, get some little earbuds and do it that way. Come on.
Really?
How did she die, hon?
She was 80.
80? Keanu? Fucking, I know a lot of people that are 90 and look great. Fucking, there's two types of 80. There's Joe Biden 80, and there's Dolly Parton 80. How dare you say that about the national treasure that we saw 2 months ago looking as healthy as ever?
I think.
But you listen to. She was 8. They want you to think 80 is old.
Mickey, 80 years old, definitely died due to the vac she took 6 years ago. Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch. If you think her voice is annoying, see how annoying it is on Super Shout. MSIP, it's even worse if possible.
And it's not.
I thought this was going to be like a fun Dolly Parton tribute.
Me. How's it gonna be?
But very good, Bowles. I heard she died at 4:51. It was 9 to 5. There you go.
Fun and not vaccine related.
I should have known.
Like, listen to her talk. Like, she wasn't one of the. You've heard. There's clips of her saying, "I don't talk politics."
Yeah, like me.
Right, but.
Yeah, but Gino, she's not trying to talk politics at this point. She thought it was something that was needed to stop people from dying. That's, if you be realistic, that's probably what she was doing, right? But yeah.
You look at that. She thought she was helping. She's like, "I'll help America," because she didn't do any research. She's like, "Yeah, the vaccine. Why would they lie?" And they took advantage of her, and she made.
Let's be real. If we live to 80, apart from King of All Ifs, if we live to 80 and are in good condition and sense, cool mind as Dolly Parton was, I think we'd all be pretty happy, right? We'd take it, right? I'd take 80. I would definitely take 80.
That video. I'm not saying like Dolly Parton is not public enemy number one. They murdered her. She's another murder victim.
It's okay.
Oh, she has a
Mr. NJ, thank you very much for the $1.99. Gene giving Chud's ski mask episode a run for its money. Jesus Christ. Thank you very much, pal. Thank you indeed. Right, let's see what nonsense they're getting up to.
Kidney stones. Really? Kidney stones? So does Steve. Should we be worried about Steve?
Steve loved
No,
getting
'cause he's not
vaccinated.
Fucking. And
See you, fat guy. Take care.
talk, you can see she's like, I'm doing my part.
Well, let me hear it. This is the Eugene portion of the program.
Smart enough to get it. So I'm very happy that I'm going to get my Moderna shot today. And I wanted to tell everybody, I think you should get out there and do it too. I haven't changed one of my songs to fit the occasion. It goes, vaccine, vaccine,
Vaccine, vaccine. I think that's adorable.
What she was
Vaccine.
doing in her mind was.
You listen, I got it too. I didn't.
Jules, okay, Gino, you're smarter than everyone who took the jab. Now, also, like, it seems a bit unfair because what about the people who how old was I? 32. So if I do live to 18, will you then, at the age of 120, apologize for accusing everyone of dying because of the vaccine? But yeah.
Drop dead. Well, rest in peace, Dolly Parton. This is. She was an American icon.
I know I'm trying to be funny now, but I'm dead serious about the vaccine. I think we're
Yeah, that's inappropriate, having dead serious like during this
going
tribute.
to get back to normal, whatever that is, and that would be a great shot in the arm, wouldn't
For one
it?
second. We all want to get back to normal, whatever that is. Like, she's so desperate to help everything get back to normal, she did this.
I did too.
She literally has been
I'm
on,
just like Dolly.
She's been on file saying countless times, like, you don't want to know my politics. She's never been political, but she's like, I will help America. Because this wasn't about politics then in her mind. Now she's dead.
Joe Burrow.
Jesus. Now she's dead. Thank you. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Wow, that was a bundle of fun. What a way to end the stream. Good work, Echo Pineapple. Jesus Christ. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging with me. I hope you're enjoying these shows as much as it is just for all of the unemployed people who have nothing better to do in the morning. I also think some of the people on their way to work enjoy it as well, or whilst they're working, enjoy it as well. But either way, I hope you all do have fun. Mr. MSIP, thank you for an extra $5, mate. I appreciate you on Super Shout.
I got runny egg titties and got my head scalped when I got hit by a car. My husband's Amex is $32K plus in debt from getting his jaw broke at a bar.
Subtlety is not your key. Thank you very much, Phil. I appreciate you. Very good, very good. Have a lovely day. Obviously, I'll be here tomorrow for you guys. We'll have another great stream then. Enjoy your day. Don't get too stressed at work. All right, it's okay. It'll be Thursday soon. When it's Thursday, it's pretty much Friday, and when it's Friday, it's the weekend. All right, you're nearly there. Take care. See you.
I love hate the verse today. You're so generous to me, I know, but I can't change. Try to just watch clips with you all, baby, but I'm a grifter underneath, just frugal and cheap. Yesterday I streamed, you must have seen the pineapple memes. I can't believe I was so ratioed, I won't unfollow you. I'm a lolcow bit of everything all trolled into one. I'm a fruit, I'm a filter, I'm a Brit, I'm a motherfucker, I'm a grifter, I'm a dabbler, shelter. I'm a Brit, I'm a motherfucker. I'm a grifter, I'm a dabbler. I do not feel ashamed. It's your chat, it's your stream. If I'm nothing in the verse, you wouldn't watch it anyway. I'm a niche, I'm a freak, I'm a pineapple on my knees. When you gift, when you chatter,